Hello and welcome. You're listening to the Dungeon Speak podcast, a D&D campaign based on Greek mythology. My name is Todd, and I'll be the DM for this adventure. Now the players will say hello themselves.
Hello there. I am the only existing Macy playing Aldora. Yeah.
Yo, what up? I'm Dylan. I play Andrak.
Hey, I'm Dimitris and I play Castor.
Hello, my name is Becca and I play Kiriki.
Hello, I'm Kevin and I play Malachi.
Last week, I mildly irritated Kevin with a call that I made where the enemy got cover because he was swinging over Becca. And don't get me wrong, he stepped to the left, lost the -2 to the attack, everything's fine, except for it was invisible. But the issue with it is me and inconsistency, because sometimes I will make a call or change a rule on the fly because it may be fun, or because I want the fight to end sooner, or because I look at the stats and I'm like, they need to kill this guy. And Malachi is the man to do it. He is the finisher of the demons most of the time. So I'm, depending on what's going on next, I'm like, yeah, sure, fuck it, kill it. So I would like to negotiate with Kevin for a second, and I'm mostly aiming towards him because he has reach and nobody else does, except for the monsters. So I will negate foregoing ever having you do cover with an ally between you two, between you and a target, but I will do the same thing with demons.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So you will no longer, and I have it recorded, so I'll listen back to this later and I'll actually make a note. Hey, Todd, in the future, don't do this. And I'll be like, fuck you, Todd. But we're going to go ahead and change that. I'm going to add to the house rules that Becca always asks for, and I never give her a full list of. But that kind of
I would like to intervene here in just a quick moment, because I don't want to make a unilateral decision for the rest of the table. Is everybody else okay with that concept?
Oh, buddy, it's your doing, and now you're going to suffer the consequences. This has nothing to do with us. So if something goes wrong, we're going to say, fuck you, Kevin, that's your fault.
Damn.
Honestly,
doesn't work that
understandable.
No,
But you can't say I didn't try to make it a group decision.
It's too late now. You got Demetrius on you. It's over.
It's over for me.
It's too late now to say sorry.
Too late to apologize.
I was thinking about other rules, though, because somebody else had recently asked me about potions, and we've all heard about drinking potions as a bonus action. I don't do that. I'm like, drinking a potion is a fucking action. That's what it is. I don't do the bonus action drinking one. But it wasn't just that. He mentioned that if you drink it as an action instead of a bonus action, then you get max healing. And I have never actually heard of that version of it. But I was kind of wondering what other rules that other people would want to bend or change or just fucking ignore.
Can I just make a comment that sounds very idiotic about the potion? Like, you can't drink that fast. You know what? I'm gonna drink even harder and then get full hit points. So I mean, what's the?
I think it's I don't know, maybe like a benefit thing. Like, hey, if you use your action instead of hitting someone, you take your action to drink a potion. Then it's kind of like rewarding them for surviving. Maybe.
Well, an action is such an important thing in a round of combat. If you're taking that full action to drink a potion, I can understand people wanting to get the most benefit out of it they possibly can.
Yeah, but think of it from an immersion point of view. How do you justify the fact that you spend more time, that it heals you more? You're still drinking the same potion.
Dylan is still in the middle of making us a video.
Effect.
I mean, potions are a bit weird anyways. How do they always have a different level of effectiveness in the first place? Yeah, but like, sometimes if you roll 2 1s, you heal 3 points. Sometimes if you roll max, you get like 20. Potions are just weird. But I do not like that rule.
I've never heard of it before. I was curious about other people.
I've heard it. I've heard people argue for it, and I always tell them, dumb.
I wouldn't use it in my games, but I also allow people to use potions on a bonus action in my games. So
I thought about it, just don't.
Because technically the rule as written is you use a whole action anyways, whereas a lot of people allow bonus action healing because I could chug a potion while swinging at somebody. Just bite the fucking lip of the bottle and chug, chug, chug like you're in college.
I've seen people down a bottle of potion like on the internet in like 2 seconds to prove that it's possible.
Dylan said he was going to show us.
I mean, I'd do it in real life. I'll grab one of my many actual potion bottles, bite it, and chug while swinging a sword. I have a sword somewhere around here.
I would
Which
also
one do you wanna
close
see?
because put clothes on because that's going on YouTube.
I would also argue that it's also not the full, like, you're pressed by other things than just time at that point. Like, doing it at the leisure of your own home to prove that you can drink it in 2 seconds is not the same as doing it in the middle of a battle.
I will let 3 people attack me at once
Let me
with
get my plane
swords.
ticket.
I'll put on heavy armor too. I've got some. I'll go put on my Mandalorian armor. I'll start chugging a potion, all that shit in middle of a combat round while swinging a sword.
We'll just let Macy have at you.
One of the things that I was thinking about for like rules that I would love to ignore and or remap, like redo. Grappling. I can't stand the vanilla rules as written grappling rules. I think that grappling is not thematic enough, rules as written. Like, you grab somebody, okay, cool. Now what can you do? They don't get to move, but you can move them when you move. Like, that's it. That's all you got. They don't gain any debuffs. They don't like have disadvantage. You don't get advantage. Someone else doesn't get advantage. I feel like
do anything else with them either. Like,
yeah, I feel like grappling needs a rework, and I want grappling to be more beneficial, especially with characters who are like, say, a barbarian or a monk who spec into unarmed fighting. I feel like if you grapple somebody, they're your puppet now. Like, you got to be able to do some shit to them. Like, meat shield them, make it easier for allies to hit them. If you're grappling somebody, everybody else gets advantage on their attacks. If you're grappling somebody, he at least should get disadvantage, because like, how are you going to be fighting without any hindrance while you're tied up in somebody's grasp? Like,
let us play the wrestler we always wanted to be as a kid.
Exactly.
So, grappling worked very differently in every edition ever than it does right now in 5e. For instance, like you said, you used to not be able to cast spells because if you're grappled, you can't do somatic components. Mm-hmm. So that was part of it. It was a caster killer. Mm-hmm. You're also considered helpless. What is it? Pinned or fuck? What is it?
Restrained?
Yeah, restrained. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So you would be considered restrained. Like, there's a lot of the stuff that used to come with it that now it's just like, you're speed 0. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I like the theming of in the middle of a fight, you wrapping somebody up and being able to, benefit from that. But as the rules are written currently, there's basically no genuine benefit from that, especially if you're in the fight with somebody who's already a melee fighter. It's like, okay, I've made their speed 0, but they didn't want to go anywhere, so this is a wasted turn.
I want to be able to suplex the guy in armor mid-fight.
Yeah.
And, like, historically, grappling is a very important part of fights with people in full armor. At a certain point, weapons are completely ineffective, and you just start wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, so we can look at modern day fighting, like the UFC and everything, that, like, striking is big, it matters, yes. But once you go to the ground, it's pretty much going to be over soon, because there are some grapplers out there who will take you out of the fight quickly.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I do agree with Kevin. Grappling does need something.
I don't think it does. And the reason I don't think it does is because it's to benefit players that they limited it. Because, like, you're fighting demons. Like, not everyone. Okay, so right now you're fighting priests. And they have above average strength because they're just demons. But, I mean, like, your normal demons that you guys will run into will have a lot more strength. So
well, I meant, like, for building into it as a player character. Like, there should be a fighting style or, like, options to build more into grappling than just, I have them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I have seen ones in the past. I think 3.5 had a fighter that was dedicated to just grappling,
yes.
And It was hilarious, and I think I did it once. It was like over 10 years ago, but I just remember being a wrestler.
That's so much fun. That's exactly what you want to do, though.
Mm-hmm.
I had so many comments for this topic of conversation because I was thinking about it because I started when I was really young playing AD&D, so the second edition, and then I moved to 3 and 3.5, and now we're playing 5th. 4th doesn't exist.
What doesn't exist? I didn't hear you there. I don't think.
No, it's just that they don't know how to count. They went to 2, 3, 5. So I don't know why they did
Well,
that.
they had 3.5. That was technically
yeah,
4th edition.
that's true. But the thing is that AD&D, the second edition, was way too complex. Like, not in a fun way complex. But then 3 and 3.5 for me were much better because they were still mechanically complex, much more than 5 is right now, but in a nice way. Like, for me, that created immersion, which is going away in the 5th edition. So things, were complicated, but it tried to do it so that it looks realistic, quote unquote. And there was a grappler, and one of the mechanics I liked back then, is one thing that I'm missing now, was the prestige classes. Like, you didn't have subclasses, you'd have your base classes, and then you could follow a prestige class, but they had prerequisites. So you had to make sure you have certain attributes high enough, certain skills, whatever, and then you could become an arcane archer as a fighter or whatever. But the biggest thing that I'm missing, and I hate in 5 is the concentration rules. I really don't like that when you're playing a support, you can only keep one buff up.
I can appreciate it. Like, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I could see it both ways. Like, some buffs, like, if you, like Bless, I think that's accurate for concentration. Like, if you're trying to buff your whole party by giving them all this benefit, and then you get punched in the face, and you're like, oh shit, what just happened? Like, I get that, and I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you're a player that enjoys being a support, it completely limits you. Because I used to play a cleric in 3.5, and I loved that I could bless the group, and then I could do this other spell, and then buff them up as we play, and that was my role in the team. Now you cannot do that, So, for example, spells like bless become completely obsolete, and like the low-level spells, because you won't waste your only concentration to keep that spell up, because it gives almost nothing when you're like 10 level. I want to use bless to get +1 attack. It must be really out of things to do that, So
it's got diminished returns at high level, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's not nice for someone who wants to support, because if I want to support, the only way I can support then is making one buff and then healing, and that's it. Mm-hmm. So I'm forced to do more fighting because I have nothing else to do, basically.
I think that the concentration rules themselves are fine, but I think that too many spells use concentration. Like, there's a lot of spells.
Or you should be able to drop concentration off of lower level spells at a certain point.
Do you know how it was, the concentration in 3.5?
I never played it.
It was a skill. So you had a skill called concentration, right. And then if you were next to someone and you tried to cast a spell, they had an attack of opportunity against you. But you could cast it defensively, which meant you have to pass a concentration skill check.
That DC was so high.
It was 15, I think.
It was 15 plus the spell's level, plus I think there's CMD or something like that. I just remember being mad.
15 plus the spell level, I think, yes. And then you had to pass it. But then it was a skill. You could work on it. You could increase your concentration and be better at it if you were a caster.
I mean, it does give slightly more balance to how overpowered casters can get as a whole at later levels, especially compared to half casters.
It's more complicated to think about, but it would be interesting if at certain levels they just made it so that you could concentrate on multiple spells at a certain level, right? So it's like,
the
if
same
you reach
way
level 10,
gets...
you can now concentrate on 2 spells of a second level or lower.
Yes, the same way a fighter has multiple attacks as they go up.
I kind of agree with the way Dylan said it, is that when something's like low enough level, I think you should be able to lose the concentration and just do it.
Yeah, like at level 5, if a single first level spell can be cast without concentration today. I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah.
Maybe it just goes at certain points similar to when you get multi-attack on certain classes.
Yeah.
Because then
And
it
I
would
don't-
make concentration spells better.
And I don't
Demetrius,
think
I
it's
kind of
that...
like your idea.
Which idea?
The being able to cast or concentrate on more lower level spells at higher level.
That was Kevin's.
Oh,
He didn't
yeah,
want to
sound the
say
same.
me. It's fine. It's okay.
I don't like...
Sorry.
He doesn't like giving me credit for things anymore, so it's all right.
Well, I'm looking up everything we talk about as we talk about it, so
I'm the guy
like
that's
80 tabs open.
I'm the guy that said the joke louder, you know. But it's not even that overpowered when at some point a fighter can dish out 60, 80 points of damage in one turn to have another spell that does +1 attack to everyone because, hey, I like to be a support. I need to do something. Hey, I'm useful, you know.
You know what?
I don't disagree with that.
Kevin,
Yeah.
write something up, send it to my people, and then I'll have my people get in touch with your people.
Okay. I'll get my secretary to work on it right away.
Okay.
Great way to make us look important.
I'll get a hold of my agent, make sure that he knows who to send it to.
We're just referring to Becca. That's all we're doing.
What do you mean, our people?
Are we? I mean, one rule that I really wish would get completely reworked is armor and shields. And not in a, make armor class higher. I think armor class doesn't need to be as high as it is. Or could possibly be. Because you can theoretically get an AC of like 50 if you build right. Sure, you can't do anything else, but you can't get hit by nothing.
Well, I mean, that's just power gaming. That makes it boring, and that's your own fault.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, like,
But there's always ways around it, and there's always ways
Like,
to power game. Like, that'll never stop being a thing.
Heavy Armor Master is neat, but it feels really weak at higher levels.
Have you played Pathfinder or know the rules of Pathfinder, Dylan?
No.
I really enjoyed it, but here's how shields work in Pathfinder. Shields have a hardiness and hit points, they have a hit point and a break level, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a different action economy in Pathfinder. You have 3 actions, and then something costs 1 action or 2 actions or 3 actions, whatever.
Oh yeah, and then there's like the multi-attack penalties.
Yes,
that you
exactly.
get rid of
but
at higher levels.
when you have a shield, this is what happens. You carry a shield, and that's what I like in the game's immersion. You use 1 action to raise it, and then you get the AC bonus from it. Otherwise, you don't have it. So you need to raise your shield. And then when you get attacked, you can choose, when you get hit, to block with the shield. And then it gets hit point damage on the shield, and it can break.
Huh.
So you
I
can
like
use
that a
1...
little bit less.
It's a little bit different than how like historical shield fighting works. But I understand like the idea of that. I just think shields as a whole is if you're using a single one-handed weapon, just have a shield.
I think
it's
the
just,
armor is
plus-
fine.
I think heavy armor needs a tiny bit more than just big AC bonus, because medium armor can get the same thing and remove the stealth penalty.
So here's my thing that I'm thinking about right now is what's Malachi's plus to hit with this scythe?
Plus 12.
Jesus. Okay, so a guard in full plate armor with a shield has a AC of 20. That means Kevin has to roll a fucking 8 to get through somebody in full armor.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? I think the armor works fine. Like, he's high level, he has a powerful weapon. Like, he's an exception, but it's still like, what the fuck?
Well, and there's also power creep for enemies, because as you get higher level, enemies also get that plus bonus. You know, I mean,
Not a lot though.
My players are fighting some abyssal demon things right now in the campaign that I'm running, and I was looking at the stat blocks, and the average AC of my party in that game is like 17, and all of the enemies that I'm playing right now have a plus 8 to their attack. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, all I have to do is roll a 10 and I can hit literally any of my players. That is not a hard metric to surpass.
I'm more referring to how armor actually works versus how it works in the game, because you can get an 18 AC wearing nothing.
I mean, as a monk.
As a monk, a barbarian, armor
that's
class
because
doesn't
armor
make
class
sense.
Armor class also accounts for, it's one of those things where they have mathed it out into movement and evadability as well as the actual armor you're wearing.
Doesn't quite make it sense though. Like the only thing is there's things that have a what's it called? You have to deal a certain amount of damage, or you don't actually deal damage. Forget what the term
damage
is.
Resistance?
No, threshold. There's a damage threshold on some creatures, specifically constructs, where if you don't deal like 10 or more damage, you don't deal damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how armor works in real life, but they didn't include that in anything. Because if you manage to punch a rogue in the face, it should deal more damage to the rogue than the guy who's wearing full plate armor.
Another thing that you have to consider and keep in mind is that when they moved on to D&D 5e out of systems like, the Thaco system and stuff like that, they really wanted to simplify it so that people did not spend 2 hours rolling up, mathematics in order to figure out whether or not somebody hit or not. It's all about
that's my
streamlining.
point. For me, 3.5 was the sweet spot, not 5. I think they oversimplified it in 5. I liked the grittiness and the tinkering of having more skills like listening, spot, like broke down into more skills and specializing a little bit more. All the characters were a lot more fidgety and they could be more versatile, or you could really be specialized in something. So I really like that. Now it's a bit more generic and low impact.
That's why I homebrew like a mofo. I also let my players get away with a lot of things that are not rules as written.
We should not reach the point where we have to homebrew, That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, no system's ever going to be perfect. That's the thing, is nobody's ever going to be able to have a system that is user-friendly for new players and also customizable like that, They had to meet you somewhere. Because D&D became really big and people wanted to play it, but trying to get your guy friends from the shop to sit down and play D&D with you when they have to calculate Thaco was insane. Like,
yes,
people would
the second
immediately
edition,
walk away.
Yes, the second edition was brutal. I agree. But the third wasn't like that,
simplified it so that it was easier for new people to pick it up. And that works incredibly well because now D&D is played by many, many people and it's easy to pick up. That's why D&D 5e is the go-to system for new players to TTRPGs, because it's so easy to pick up now.
I mean, I get that. Yes, I understand that. I'm just saying.
I just think as a whole, armor class is a bit wonky, but then I have the issue with shields. I don't like the generic +2 to AC. There are so many kinds of shields that do so many different things.
I agree. I think that shields could definitely use a rebalance that makes more sense.
Like, a rogue using a buckler would not give you a +2 AC. But the whole point of the buckler is it's small, light, and able to help guard off certain areas to parry or riposte easier. So maybe you have better stuff. Or a kite shield is slightly larger and more designed to guard off walls and hit between the cracks. Tower shields are meant to be able to push forward from behind and basically act as portable cover. Like, shields are boring as fuck. And they need something else.
Personally, for me, I've only ever really the only version of D&D I've ever played is 5e, so that's the only thing I have to go off of. But I think that there should be. I know sometimes a lot of spells and stuff will be as the DM rules, the DM can help agree, but it should be more universal that shit should just be able to easily change and be I know Dimitri said we shouldn't have to homebrew, but being able to adjust and decide that, hey, for the rule of fun, I'm gonna let you do this rather than being so bogged down by the rule of the game. And I understand that it's meant to help balance stuff out, but who cares?
I couldn't agree more, Becca. A great example. I one of my players wanted to use Mage Hand for comedy effect, punch his own dad with the Mage Hand. And I said, that's not how Mage Hand works. But yeah, that's funny as hell. Let's do it.
The only thing I was saying, I was gonna say, is honestly basically what Demetrius said. Because, I don't know, I just have the same thought process whenever you're trying to play a support character, and it kind of sucks. Because there's a lot of limitations because of the rules that got set.
So, Demetrius, starting right now, what rule in today are we changing?
Druids have more hit points.
Hello, my name is Kevin, and you are listening to the Dungeon Speak podcast.
People say terror comes slowly, like a storm you can see far on the horizon. But ours came fast. 3 weeks. That's all it took. 3 weeks for the whispers to begin in the south. 3 weeks for those whispers to turn into rumors. 3 weeks for those rumors to turn to warnings. And 3 weeks for warnings to turn into screams of thieves. It started in Laconia, they said. Strange shapes spotted at night. Entire farmstead emptied with no signs of struggle. Then the things began moving south, over Sparta, over the mountains, over Delphi. So quickly people argued such stories had to be lies. No single force could cross all of southern Greece that fast. No armies could move without leaving tracks, banners, envoys, something. But these weren't an army. They didn't march. They spread, like a sickness born on the wind. Every refuge who arrived from the south told different versions. Massive beasts lurking on rooftops, winged shapes gliding silently above forest, entire villages swallowed by darkness. Some claimed the creatures rose from the earth, others swore they fell from the sky. None had the same story, but all their faces held the same hollow look. Still, we did not believe. Or perhaps we simply didn't want to. After all, who wants to imagine that monsters exist, that they walk in the daylight, that they cross the land faster than horses? By the 3rd week, Delphi sent no more messengers, and that was the moment everyone in Thebes realized that the whispers had all been true. But by then, it was too late. I was at the market with my daughters, Petron and little Anthrea. The air was warm, normal, and peaceful. The rumors felt like distant stories for frightened children, not for the sunlight of the agora. Then the sky dimmed, not like clouds rolling in, not like a storm building, but like someone placed a massive black cloth over the world. A thick, choking darkness spread across the heavens, swallowing the blue in moments. People looked up in confusion, then in fear, because the rumors hadn't prepared us for this. Nothing could have. Behind those darkening clouds, shapes moved, huge silhouettes shifting with unnatural speed, some broad and hunched, some tall and spindly, some flapping with wings that turned the sky into a boiling sea of shadows. A woman beside me whispered, "It's them. It's the things from the south." Her voice trembled. Mine would have too, if I had the strength to speak. Then the creatures fell from the clouds. A hulking ape-like beast, arms thick as pillars, teeth jagged and dripping with black spit, slammed into the streets with a shockwave that knocked people into their knees. Screams erupted everywhere at once. Most creatures descended, winged horrors with rotting wings and razor talons, lean half-human figures with very long limbs and glistening claws, huge horned monsters lumbering through the southern gates, each footstep shaking the stone beneath us. The rumors had not exaggerated. If anything, they had not been frightening enough. The city dissolved into chaos instantly. Merchants fled their stalls. The ground shook with each monstrous impact. The air filled the stink of sulfur and blood. I grabbed my daughters and ran. As we sprinted, one of the leathery winged creatures landed on a rooftop, its scream piercing enough to make my ears bleed. Another swooped low, snatching a man right off the street. His sandals dropped from his feet as he was hauled into the sky. Behind us, massive tusked beasts stampeded after the panicked crowd, roaring with a fury that vibrated in my ribs. I could feel its heat, its breath, its hunger pressing against my back as I ran down an alley. Then the bell tower shattered. A towering winged creature crashed into it, sending the stones raining down in every direction. The bell rang wildly, as crying out in pain, before it split and fell into the street. And then the worst part came. The laughter, low, cruel, mocking, as if our terror amused them. I reached my home barely alive, dragging the children behind me. My husband, foolish, brave, beloved, met us at the door with a carpenter's axe. He told me to hide inside. But one of the tall, clawed creatures had already seen him. It moved with unnatural grace and speed, striking him down with one swipe, then dragging him away, alive and screaming. It didn't kill him. It took him. Before I could even rise to my feet, two smaller creatures swooped down and tore my daughters from my arms. Little Andrea, little fingers slipped through mine. Petron's cries was cut off by a talon around her waist. I clawed at the rubble as they were carried off, but they vanished into the smoke in the sky. Alive, terrified, stolen, the rumors had been true, all of them, but none of them had mentioned that these monsters came not for slaughter, but for children. I hid in the shattered house as Thebes burned. The sky stayed dark in the entire night, lit only by the glows of fire and the shadows of impossible creatures stalking the streets. Their roars echoed through the darkness, their wings beat like thunder, their footsteps shook the earth, and beneath all of it, their laughter, slow, deliberate, and hungry as they hunted anyone. When dawn finally came, weak and colorless, a woman slipped through the cracks of the rubble. She was small and wiry, her skin olive and scarred, her hair cropped short and black as night. She wore a hooded black cloak that was treated with alchemical oil to blur her silhouette in dim morning light. She stood there, looking down at me. She smiled before waving me to get up. And I stood, because I knew my family was not dead, only taken by things that crossed Greece in 3 weeks, taken by darkness that swallowed cities like stepping stones. If the gods won't save them, then I will. If it has been bleak and slow progress trying to find out how to save people of Thebes and my family, the children of Nyx do what they can. Sometimes, though, just sometimes, a small light shines through the cracks. Our people terrorized, unfed, hopeless, and fighting every possible force that Thebes and the creatures can muster heard a knock. A welcome, an introduction, and a hope in form of wandering mercenaries. 5 strangers have wandered into our catacombs, strangers who bring hope of a new day and reinvigorate my desire and my hunger to find my family.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Well done.
Great
Becky.
job.
That was so good.
That was
I don't
actually
know.
really good.
You could have inspiration.
I was going to
yeah.
say, if you don't give her inspiration now, I mean,
That was
I'm leaving.
yeah.
that was so wonderful. Good job. I'd give you 2 inspiration, but you play Kiriki.
Do it. Just do it.
No, I don't want Kiriki have an advantage twice.
Do
it. Do it, you won't.
You're right, I won't. Good call. Anyways, so you know, yeah, you can have 2. Fuck it. That was really
Yes.
good. That was
Peer pressure works
I
again.
could see it. I could hear it. Oh, it's so good. All right. Let's talk about what happened last time you guys played this game that we call D&D. The party is in Thebes, city of 7 gates, where heroes were born and where gods now dare not tread. So they find themselves in the fertile plains between Mount Kithaeron to the south and Mount Helicon to the west. They have found and serviced 2 of the 3 triarchs that rule the city. First was Archon Lysandra, who, prior to the demon invasion, led a confederation of noble houses in what was known as the Theban Council of Archons. Now she rules from what politics are left and tries to maintain her political standing and persuasion despite the mess that she constantly finds herself in. But her task led the party to know the Children of Nyx, a faction of people who refuse to give up and live under the rule of the demons and those twisted by it. They must live underground and work in secret, but they do what they can. The party and themselves, led by Mira, have become allies who have helped each other through the efforts in Thebes since the party's arrival. Through them, the party came to know Strategos Phaedon, a general who is overcome with grief and anger for what has become of his men. With his words and the aid of the party, they learned that his sacred band was taken over by demons because of the High Seer, someone who used to be the high priest for Apollo, by force. His wish was to simply have his men back. The party gained the means to rid his men of their demon counterpart through a secret mission inside the Shrine of False Light, which used to serve as a place of worship for Apollo. The party gave the ritual, with 8 copies, to the children of Nyx in hopes that the rebel group could help free more of the Nephrikos guards, or corrupted sacred band, of their demon possessions. With research and some detective work, the party managed to track down the High Seer to an old catacomb of kings, a place meant for legends in the history of Thebes. Inside, the party managed to spot and kill a demon priest, which they had fought once before. However, with the leverage of invisibility, another had snuck up on Malachi and struck him. That priest was beaten back, but ran away invisibly before he could be killed. Outdora, readying herself for the fight to come, heard shrieks ahead of her in this large cavernous tomb. Large doors, wide pathways, and pools for the dead surround the party in this over 200-foot-long catacomb that is quite wide. Kiriki, Malachi, and Andrak, don't forget that you have 15 temporary hit points from aid. You all have plus 11 maximum hit points from Hero's Feast and the benefits of it. Kiriki and Andrak, as you stand there at the front after attacking and seeing the creature flee invisibly, the air grows still, the world goes quiet around you as you wait. Castor shrieks ahead and behind, a few seconds of skittering, but nothing visible. What do you do? It is your turn.
Can I estimate where it is based on my perception so I can move the moonbeam there?
Not specifically that way. Like, you can't see if I draw a square, can you? Actually, you know what? Yeah, you can. Okay, so that's not it. You heard the shriek with your perception. I will say, shit, you can't see that. Can you?
I can.
Okay. So with your perception, you can tell you heard it ahead on the path ahead of you and around to the right of that pool. But you know that there's another pathway behind you and to the right that goes around that pool. So it's possible that he could have gone circled around the pool. It's possible that somebody else could have circled around the pool. But you definitely heard at least 3 distinct shrieks after he shrieked. But you heard him run up there, or I'm sorry, you heard a shriek up there, and then you heard ones echoing it.
Tough. Give me a moment. I need to check something. Well, this is... I assume that logic states that everybody knows we're here now, right? I would say.
It's very large.
Interesting answer.
Well, I'm deciding what to say, because should I let you make your assumptions and leave it there, or should I tell you things? I don't know. I'll remind you that it's very large, and while it does echo, it will not echo all the way through.
All right. I will do something that might be a bad idea. Could I move to this place, which is roughly 20 feet below me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then I will move here. And you said I estimate to be like somewhere around this area to the southwest of us, right?
Yes, sir. So you go just ahead of Kirki and Andrak by about 10 feet. And at that point, you can see like the rocks, how it kind of goes down a little bit down a hill a little bit. And there's rocks to your left and right. And from that point, you can actually see ahead and to the left another pool with a pathway going around it. Before you got to that bend, though, right there at that point, you could not see that path ahead of you and to the left.
So I will I will cast Erupting Earth.
Let me stop you there. I debated this for half a second. I would like you to make... I'm going to give you an intelligence check with advantage to notice something decently obvious, but in the moment you might lose yourself.
In the moment.
Yeah.
All right. First roll is a total of 22. Which I think should be good enough. Second roll is a total of 7, so 22.
Okay. So you have been around Andrak for a while. You've been around Kiriki for a while. Kiriki is creepy and she's quiet, and that's fine. Andrak, big guy, heavy armor, big sword, big guy. I'm going to say it one more time. Big guy. The reason I say it is because as you passed him and you go down those rocks and you see that pathway to your left, you do not hear Andrak. He's not breathing, or at least you don't hear him breathing. You hear nothing at all. And it occurs to you didn't hear your sandals on the rocks or the dirt. You didn't hear your staff hitting ground as you ran down these rocks.
So I'm silenced in here. There's like a sound silence thingy.
You notice that once you went past Andrak, sound seemed to not be there.
So where I am standing currently, it's still like that.
Yes.
10,
I don't know. I don't think it would use your spell slot if you didn't know that, but because you couldn't actually cast it. But I just wanted to stop you before you were like, "I'm gonna cast this," and be like, "Well, you can anyways."
Okay, I'm gonna keep taking risks here. I think I have 5 more feet of movement left, so I will go 5 more. And do I still feel the same way?
You
Like this?
do.
Then I will use hidden paths, which is my innate ability of teleporting.
Is there a somatic component or verbal?
There's no component. It's like
okay.
an innate ability from the class.
All right.
It's not a spell. So I will move. Shit, this is gonna be bad, guys. Further 15 to 20 feet down and to the right.
Okay. As soon as you do that, you can hear sound. You hear your sandals on the stone. Mm-hmm. You set your step down. You hit the stone. You hear it hit the stone.
Okay. And I will cast Erupting Earth about 30 feet ahead of me, where I think it's the center around the area I think the demon has fled.
Okay.
And what Erupting Earth does is I choose a point on the ground within range. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. Each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one, and the ground becomes difficult terrain until cleared away.
So, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
You do hear something shriek out in pain, because they take damage, win or lose. Pass or fail. But the cool thing is that you actually hear 2 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. You said dex save?
Yes. DC 17.
You know what? Considering what they are, they have proficiency in con, wisdom, and charisma, not dex. Oh. But they both rolled a natural 15 with a +3, so 18.
Right, so they both take 9 points of damage.
I need to look at something. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay. So they do not become visible, but you do hear them. You hear 2 of them ahead of you, and since you are quite perceptive, you hear them in this area. Ahead of you, probably about 25 to 30 feet ahead of you, almost straight down that path from you. So you are very close to them.
Okay.
But you do have a location on them. And one of them was about dead, so now you think it's really about dead.
But not dead.
Not dead. Just really about dead. You ought to see how many circles are drawn on this fucking map right now. Is there anything else you would like to do? You could speak for free, I will say.
I will just, I'll just point towards where I think they are and say there's 2 of them here, and there's this point where I think they are. I mean, it won't be accurate or in the thick of the battle that very clear, but I'll just generally say, make them understand that I'm following them, that I'm on their tail.
So, I didn't ask that because I thought it would be useful, except for the fact that Kiriki, Andrak, and Malachi now know that you pointed, your lips moved, but they heard nothing. Aldori heard it just fine.
Hence the pointing part.
Yeah. So they know that you're pointing ahead. They also know that they can't hear anything right now. All right. Kiriki, he is ahead of you about 30 feet, and he pointed ahead of himself about 25 feet. You do realize that as an intelligent creature that his mouth moved, he didn't say anything, and he has not ever mouthed things to you without saying something.
Okay. The guy that I had hit last time,
Fuck.
Is he still in front of us?
No.
Can I smell him? Can I track him?
I hate it, and I believe you can.
Let me double check my feature.
Mm-hmm.
When a creature suffers from Weeping Fountain, your movement is doubled if moving towards it, and you know their general direction for up to 1 hour, unless they clean the blood off. But
he did not.
Done that.
You know he is about where Castor gestured towards.
Okay, so I can sense him in that general direction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I see Castor wasn't able to speak, but is that box
difficult terrain?
Difficult terrain? Okay. Oh, heck.
Did point of clarification for Castor, is that spell you just cast concentration?
No, Moonbeam is still there.
Okay.
This is a one-off, and it just leaves the difficult terrain because it erupts. It creates rubble when it bursts.
No,
so
I
it's
just
not
wanted to
difficult
make
terrain
sure.
anymore?
It is. It's just the ground bursted up, and then there's stones now scattered around there.
I just wanted to make sure the moonbeam was still there, so I didn't run directly through it.
So you just desecrated this centuries-old catacomb for kings?
We'll talk about that later.
I think it's safe to say it's already been desecrated.
That's fucked up, man. That's rude.
Yeah, so this is part of the cleanup process.
Renovations are necessary.
You have to tear down to rebuild. So
7 is bad. Can't do that.
That's a pretty cool spell.
Yeah, it's pretty nice for a 3rd level.
For the potential of 36 damage, it's pretty great.
It's pretty fly for a white guy.
Okay. So for Kiriki, she pushed up her mask, and she'll take some of the blood from her wound, and she'll smear it over her eyes. Could have rolled lower.
Jesus.
That's fine. We'll take it. Still in triple digits. And she cast Blood Sight.
Oh shit. Oh man.
You didn't actually say how many points you took, by the way.
I took 21 points of damage. Ouchie.
Oh. Ouch.
But that's okay. Because the range is increased by how much I take. The range of this vision is a number of feet equal to 5 times the number of hit points spent.
Jesus.
Oh damn! You could see the whole fucking building.
I can see I can see the life force of creatures for 105 feet. When a creature is full health, they appear perfectly normal, but as they become more wounded, a red aura begins to surround them. You notice when a creature's current hit points are below half, or 1/4 of their hit points maximum. If a creature is below half their hit point maximum, you can see them through walls and invisibility. Can I see any fucking invisible bitches? So if they're invisible, I can still see them at a half HP.
Wait, you can see them even if they're at full hit points if they're invisible, right?
No, just half. If a creature is below half of their hit points maximum, you can see them through walls and invisibility. I think when we did this, I think when we did this before, I fucked up how the spell read.
Oh.
Yeah, because I just read it again and I was like, oh, that's not how I did that once
Oopsie.
before. Yeah, my bad, homie. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay.
But I can, if they're at, we did some fucking damage to the one that took off.
Yeah, so I can't show you because there's no way to isolate him by himself. So I will just ping him on the map for you to know. Kiriki, that he is in this square.
Okay.
He is he's 5 feet ahead and to the left of Castor, about 20 feet.
Okay. My movement speed is doubled if it's the one that I caught in the weeping fountain towards him.
It is.
Okay, so can I climb on this?
It's difficult terrain except for the fact that you can climb walls, so...
Yeah, I think we've clarified on the last time she climbed
Yeah.
up the rocks that she could just move over them normally.
Yeah, you can just move over them. It's just weird.
Okay. You watch as Kiriki deftly
Parkour.
Yeah, parkour. And then she like gets right about here and then notices the difficult terrain. So that was her 30 feet to get here. But I still got another 60, but it's difficult terrain. And he was here? Or here?
Here.
There. Okay, so I can still get to him. Even with the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Aptly.
And she like runs over and I'm gonna... That was my action to cast a spell, but I still get a bonus action.
Offhand.
Yeah.
Well, you can only use your offhand attack if you use the attack action.
Oh, you're
right.
right.
She got to him, though. She found him.
So, I do need a little bit more clarification. So you can see him, right?
No, I see an outline, like an aura around him.
Okay, that's good
But
enough.
I can see him. Like, the aura is real bright.
Okay, so you will not get disadvantage on the attack if he lives that long.
Yeah.
All right.
Because if he goes to flee again, I do get attack of opportunity. But that is the end of my turn.
All
The
right.
party watched me chase over here
Okay.
after smearing blood on my face. Yeah, kind of like that.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna hit you.
Me?
Yeah.
That's fair.
So from beside him to Kiriki's right, she runs up there. She deftly runs up there, skitters over the rocks, gets to this guy that she sees in a glow of outline, which nobody else can see. Next to her, she sees this yellowed hand with these sharp claws come out of fucking nowhere as he tries to attack her. Really, that's with advantage? Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, actually.
Cool.
Why did she sound so disappointed for a 22?
You know, I don't know. That's kind of for a crit.
Bitch.
What? Leave me alone. All right. So you take a hit from this guy, and his claws seem to tear at your soul more than your flesh. You take 20 points of psychic damage, and you are not feared because of Aldora.
Yeah.
But he does bring his left claw up. I don't know why all my demons are right-handed. I'll try to remember to switch it up every now and then. But for now, they're all right-handed. So he brings his left claw up to try to gut you across the stomach. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
I was describing it, and I was like, "Stop it, Todd! You're gonna ruin it." All right. You take 14 points of psychic damage as this seems to like turn your stomach and tighten your muscles. Something inside you is hurt more than the outside. But again, no fear. That's the end of his turn. Next, which one is that? Let me stay on the GM layer here for a sec. Malachi, oblivious to the world around him, but Aldora not so much. Aldora,
Usually.
you're watching Kiriki run up there. You see her get hit from this thing that came out of invisibility. And then as that happens, you hear the ground and like something stepping on it, like a patter to your left. And it sounds like it came up behind Malachi. And Malachi doesn't seem to be aware at all of anything, actually.
He's very much focused on the fact where he's looking where Kiriki just ran off to, and seems like he's making, like, his shoulders begin to move in that direction, like he's starting to head that way as well.
Oh, for sure.
Can I ask something?
Yes, sir.
Is the spell... I mean, there's a difference between silence and deafen.
Mhm.
You should be able to hear, you just don't produce sound there. So if a sound comes from the outside, you should be able to hear it.
Let me read it for you real quick. For the duration, no sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point you choose within range. Any creature or object entirely inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage. That's pretty cool. And creatures are deafened while entirely inside. Casting
So
a
they are
spell-
deafened. Okay, I thought it was the silence, Okay,
So
sorry.
the difference is that this is on a point. Deafen is like no matter where you go, fuck you. Casting a spell that includes variable components is impossible there. Fair enough. It's also a ritual spell. That's fun. What was it doing? All right. Malachi, it is your turn. You don't seem to hear anything like the big metal man in front of you. That's weird. But you saw Kiriki gain focus, raise her mask, be creepy, run across rocks, and then run up there and get hit.
Yeah. How, if I were to move here, that's 20 feet regular movement. That's difficult terrain for 15 feet. Is that correct?
Let's see here. You're talking about probably once you got here, anything after that would be 10 feet of movement. So like this right here would be 10 feet. So you go like 5, 10, 15, 20, and then this would be 30 feet of movement to get here.
Okay, so I can get there on my turn. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Malachi is going to run up and kind of scale up these rocks a little bit so that he has, because I am under the impression that this point of these rocks is elevated above the rest of the area here. Is that correct?
Okay. Well, it's more of even, and then it goes downhill from there. So it's elevated from where Kiriki is, but not from where you were. Does that make sense?
Right, yeah. So it wasn't much of a difference for me going there, but I can see over the area that Kiriki is in.
Yes, but I am going to attack you as you leave that square.
Oh, that's interesting. Go ahead.
Okay, so so as you turn and go to run onto those rocks, a sudden swipe out of nowhere with this yellowed hand and these claws tries to come out at you.
Let me move myself back so that you can do your attack, just in case.
There's no point. Go ahead.
There's no point? Okay.
No. I rolled a 4 and a 7.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to hit you. So you see this claw come out of nowhere and do fucking nothing. It's great.
Claw comes out of nowhere. Malachi, like, kind of dodges it a little bit, and then as he's running past Andrak, he kind of taps him on the shoulder and points.
That's fair.
And then he's going to get up on these rocks. He can see Kiriki, but he cannot see the priest that's down there next to her, right? Because only she can see that guy.
You can see the one that you can see on the map.
Okay, I can see that one.
Yeah.
Cool. And is it still quiet where I'm at right now?
It is. Well, here's the thing about this fucking radius. It's half your square, but I hate this so much.
I'm happy with whatever ruling you decide, sir.
I want to go a little more flavor with this than I do mechanics. So as you step on that rock and you get to where you're starting to cast it, you can hear nothing, and you point back to Andrak. And as you're like turning to point, you lean a little bit further away as you're turning, and you realize that you can hear sound like not even half a foot to your right. So you lean that way and then cast your spell.
Perfect. Right on. Excuse me. All right,
live through
so, yeah, right? All right, he is going to cast Eldritch Blast at the one that he can see, because he doesn't know how many are over there, and he doesn't want to try anything that's going to potentially put Kiriki in danger, but let's see here. So 3 Eldritch Blasts are going to target that priest.
You will try, as he is hard to hit. He is invincible. He has the armor of a god.
I doubt that.
You don't know.
Fucking. Hold on, I just need to make sure that my.
You haven't done this in a while.
I know, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, cool. The first ray is a 19 to hit.
Yes, sir, that'll hit.
Okay. Second one is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And the third one is an 18 to hit.
18 will not hit. Fuck you.
Okay. That's fine. He is going to take 27 points of damage.
What kind of damage is it
Force
against?
damage.
Fuck. All right.
As his beams, as these, once again, these spectral versions of Malachi, like, hop and skip and charge down the rock face, and then just kind of group up on this dude and take 2 big swings with the scythes. The third one, you see, like, it's like starts to move down and it gets stuck in the pool, and it just kind of dissolves into the pool. And Malachi kind of takes note of that for a second.
Kiriki, you will see this thing looks shocked at what happened, and you see a little bit of fear flicker in its eyes.
And that will be Malachi's turn.
As much as you guys are getting used to them, they're still getting used to you also.
That's fair. We're quite a bit.
Yeah, you're not a normal citizen that they're used to killing. Andrak, How do you want to handle this? You can't hear anything around you. A door is behind you. You saw Malachi point, and you turn around. There's a creature behind you. Yellow skin, symbol on the head, sharp ears, fangs, claws.
This motherfucker is behind me, you say?
Yes, sir.
Edric turns around, points his sword at the motherfucker, and then says nothing because it's silent, but he wishes he said something.
Gives a long monologue.
And then
That's his whole turn.
he steps forward towards the little bitch.
Silence? Who cares?
I had a cool monologue, but you'll never know what it was. It was the
only
coolest
thing
monologue you've ever heard.
you'll never hear the sword beating into your flesh.
You'll never hear his death coming. That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll get there.
Followed by a 23 to hit.
Yes, sir.
Followed by a 22 to hit. All right, all three hits. So Edric turns around, does a wide swing, upswing, and then a solid downswing. And here, do I need to separate the damages, or am I good to...
What damage types are you using? I'm sorry, remind me, please.
Only slashing.
You're fine.
Cool. So there's 32 points of slashing damage.
That one's touched now.
Whack, 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 whack.
Mhm.
Right onto his face. And Andrak, as a bonus action, does gang signs.
Curious choice.
Interesting.
I don't know what gang he was ever affiliated with, but
I think they call that thieves' cant here.
somehow he... You know how people like write out words with their hands? He somehow writes out his entire monologue using just his fingers. It's like that.
Language?
No. Like when people do like the letter B with their hand, but not the actual sign language.
Oh, your
Except
Houston is
somehow
showing.
it's a whole monologue. And there's his turn. His hand morphs disgustingly to do it.
Yeah, that's not a very beautiful creature, but let's see here. Kiriki, the one in front of you,
No.
he cannot save his life. I think Pure Touch is a waste of a spell slot because I've never seen it really do any good.
You have seen it do good. It's just
That
the person
is
who's unconscious.
cheating. Kiriki, I think we're gonna... why not draw this out? He's going to try to make a melee spell attack against you, and if he hits, he's going to siphon your life to heal himself.
Okay.
Is it the same plus to hit? No, it's plus 2. Okay. So we'll go ahead and use this. Boop. So that is a 16 to hit.
Oh, that's a miss.
Well, that spell slot's bumped and gone. Boop, boop. We're done here. Hey.
Rip. Hate to see it.
Yeah. Well, that's his fucking turn. Again, I regret using the spell. Shocker. All right, where's number 4? Oh, that's the one next to you. Okay, so the one still visible, or the one Malachi just assaulted, and you see who assaulted you prior. His turn. He's going to... Kiriki, you're going to see him turn to his left and look up at the rocks, and he's going to eye Malachi, Aldora, and Drac. Look down at Castor, look back at them, and then he's going to hiss at you, fangs baring, as that symbol on his forehead glows, and he points a finger up there, and you hear a dark incantation as he
Counterspell.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
As he goes to cast something, Kiriki's eyes, it's hard to tell, but her eyes like flash a bright red light, and she casts Counterspell. But I think we might have to contest because Counterspell is a 3rd level, and I don't know what he was casting at. I gotta hurt myself.
I gotta hurt myself.
It's a 3rd level spell.
Oh, okay. So it just...
Yeah, it just goes away. He looks at you, very angry, but his turn is also done, and that spell slot is gone.
Okay,
So,
not bad.
thanks for
10 points of damage to myself to do whatever that was.
Hope it hurt.
Probably better than whatever he was going to do to us. So
True. Here, I'll do a practice. I will tell you how much damage it would have done.
You respect your sacrifice. That's a good roll for damage to yourself. 2 1s on that shit. That's
Yeah,
great.
for real.
It would have been 33. So
Oh yeah.
Oh
it was
yeah.
definitely
Well
worth
worth it.
saving y'all.
yeah,
Yeah.
good job. Way to go, Becca. I hope you can do that so many more times.
I can.
Fuck you.
I can do it until
Oh,
I run
sorry.
out of hit points.
I forgot about that. We're gonna have to work on that. So yeah, he looks angry at you. Andrak, the one on you, he wants to square up, but you're so big. I don't have anything that could help him. He's gonna cast Rawr.
What?
Aren't we in a silence field?
He's not. So he roars at you, screams, cusses at you in the tongue of the abyss, but you hear nothing.
Is this a single target spell?
No, he's going to attack you.
Okay.
No, I
That's a
was.
temple check.
No, I had to move somebody else who was still invisible.
Ow. How dare you?
Sorry.
You should make them visible.
In a minute. So he's going to try to swing at you twice. You see these clawed yellow hands come up. He's got these fangs that he's bearing at you. The glyph on his forehead is a dull color. Has a 16 to hit.
No.
Yeah. That's another 16.
Also no.
You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use his reaction to half all that damage. Oops. All right.
Whoopsie.
In fact, you should use his reaction to double the damage he just took.
Aldora!
Hello.
Hi, it's your turn. Andrak to your left, about 10 feet. Demon behind it to your left, about 10 feet. Malachi in front of you to your right, about 10 feet. And way down there is Kiriki fighting 2 demons. Well, I'm sorry, fighting 1 demon and swinging at air, because she's weird.
Okay. Cool. I cast, let's see. Spirit Guardian at 4th level. Anyway, that is okay. So, Eldora will kind of put. Trying to think of the wording. Put her weapon to the ground for like a second, as soldiers kind of rise up around her in a golden light. And
That is cool.
it is Eldora will take a step forward next to Andrak.
All right. Once you get next to Andrak, you notice that you do not hear your footsteps on the rock ground. The stone
Fun.
flooring.
Alrighty. She cannot do anything else since that takes up her action, so that shall be the end.
Okay. Castor, from behind you, you feel the air move.
Here we go.
As you see these claws come at you just as you turn around with your passive perception, and you see them sink into your skin as they definitely hit the fucking druid. Oh, that might. 22 to hit.
Yep.
Right. And as you feel it hit you, it tears at your soul for 16 points of psychic damage.
Alrighty.
And he comes at you with the left hand. Oh. Hold on, I have to ask Kevin a question.
Oh boy, I love questions.
Oops. Kevin, on the fumble table, what is a 38?
A 38 on the fumble table would be clumsy, fall, roll dex, or drop primary weapon.
So fall happens automatically, yeah?
Yes. It's the dex check to see if he drops a weapon, which I don't even know if this dude has.
Well, I was going to say he falls on his hand and injures it, so he's disadvantaged with that attack, but he rolled a 22 on the dex. So he falls and he is prone, but he doesn't hurt his hand.
Yeah.
His claw.
Dummy.
But I will note that he is prone. So, that's funny. So this one becomes visible as he claws at you from behind, and then as you turn around, shocked, he swipes at you again and somehow loses his footing on the stone flooring and then just falls in front of you. Or behind you, I guess.
couldn't even take the max aura farming you're doing right over there.
That's just embarrassing. Castor, it is your turn. Kiriki's got one in front of her. You have one in front of you. Hendrik has one in front of him. And Malachi, he seems safe forever.
I'm chilling.
I will use one more of my hidden paths and just teleport further up near Malachi, so I can have a view of everyone. Which one is the injured one? The one Kiriki is fighting, or the one that hit me? Can I tell?
Injured how much?
The one that's in his final legs.
So that one is probably the... You don't see that one. Let me put it that way.
Right. And to me, which one looks the most beat up?
Ooh. I'm sorry, I'm looking at all of them. The one that tripped is untouched. And the one that you see fighting Kiriki and the one Andrek is fighting seem to be about the same.
Okay. In that case, I will move the moonbeam on top of the one that Kiriki is fighting.
All right. And because that doesn't require words, you are fine.
And so it needs
Constitution
saving throw, yes.
All right.
And I will roll for the damage. 1 second.
And I don't know if you remember, but I'm going to give it disadvantage because of what it is. 15 con save.
It's a fail. So it takes 6 points of radiant damage.
What's the potential damage there?
20.
That's pretty good.
No, it's not.
I'm just being nice.
I know.
It could have been real good. How's that?
Yes, there was a lot of potential there.
That's all right. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, I can't do anything else.
All right. Just to be clear, you want to stay in the silence.
I'm not in the silence, am I?
Yes, sir.
I kind of thought that the circle from Eldora was the silence.
Oh, no, that's her spiritual guardians. Which, by the way, Kiriki, you do notice the shadows moving around on the ground. Because that one you're chasing is the one that had that up.
Then I will move a little bit further. I think I'm out here.
Uh-oh. How much movement do you have?
30 feet. It was just a teleport up to here, so...
Oh, okay. So you climb across the rocks below Malachi, right on those pools. If you slip or if someone pushes you in there, that could be fun.
Break a hip?
Yes.
Okay.
Kiriki, it is your turn. As it is your turn.
Yeah.
And you are starting your turn there. Would you please make a wisdom saving throw with advantage again, thanks to Aldora.
Oh, thank gosh, because I'm real bad at those. 16
Oh,
and a 9, so 16.
that is one below what you need. That is 14 points of necrotic damage as these shadows flitter on the ground, circling you, pulling at your leg, and biting you.
Okay. I'm dying.
See the guy outlined in front of you, but there is one next to you. Although he is spotlighted. Oh, there's also one behind you now, about 25 feet.
I'm gonna go for the one that's in front of me because I know he's really low. I can sense it in my eyes.
How do you feel about knowing where he's at ahead of time?
Pretty good.
Okay, do you want me to tell you where he's at?
Yeah. Where is
he has 16 hit points.
Okay, as long as I don't whiff every fucking hit, I'm good. The first one's a 31. So
That'll hit.
I know that's not going to do enough damage.
I wonder if we should put bets on this. Does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to do... fuck, of course my offhand misses. I was like, maybe I'll just do my offhand.
Oh, you're trying to save there.
Yeah. Oh, well, what a fucking waste.
That always happens. Always happens to you, Becca.
Todd, can I crit on him, take him out, and use my other hit on another guy?
I'll
overdo it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, so Kiriki takes and she'll fucking sees the guy with the aura, and she knows where he is. She's been hunting him. Now she can fucking see him. And she'll just jab her fucking scimitar, like, right into his center. Like, his stomach and stuff, and, like, go up.
Oof.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Yeah.
Rip and tear.
Savage.
Mhm.
I like it.
20 points of damage, and just for the fun of it, what did I get on my
Yeah.
table?
It could benefit you on this next attack. Who knows?
Who knows?
60.
A 60 is a massive hit. He's very, very dead. That was 3 times damage.
So
Yeah,
you do 60 points of damage.
Yeah,
Wow, that would
You
really
said
hurt
he
the
had
guy next to you.
16. She heard 60. So
Kiriki jabbed her fucking scimitar into his stomach and literally goes up until she cannot, which is like to his fucking skull because she can't cut through it. Maybe his sternum. That might be a little hard too. And then
60 points of damage? No, you got through it.
And then she turns to the other guy and just wham.
He's like, what the fuck?
10 points of slashing damage to the other guy, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. And probably a Constitution saving throw if he's... Nope, it was the guy I killed who had the Spirit Guardians.
Yes. The Spirit Guardians is gone. You see the shadows leaving the ground as this guy certainly passes his saving throw with a 24. Pretty good.
Yep, he saves against the Weeping Fountain.
Fuck your fountain.
Fuck your fountain.
Bloodhound.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Malachi, it is your turn. You have leverage from the rocks, but you see Caster where he's at.
don't fall. Let's see here. I'm going to. So the one that's down there is still alive with the moonbeam on him?
Yes, sir. You see that one. It looks like it's being hurt by the moonbeam, but is very angry and swinging at Kiriki actively.
Okay. Malachi will reach out with his hands and once again cast Eldritch Blast at that one.
I'm really surprised you're not getting down there and killing it.
It's difficult terrain. I couldn't make it there in one turn.
Spend a couple of. It'll be fine. You did see one pop up behind Kiriki, and now that she's the closest thing to it, it probably will run over there and attack her.
Mm-hmm. Actually, let me think about this, because it's difficult terrain. So if I wanted to get next to Kiriki, it would be 30 feet normally, so I could get halfway this time. But it's still silent down there, isn't it? If he begins to move like into the next square, does it feel like he's silenced?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was afraid of.
He takes a step forward, and he does not hear the sound of his footstep.
Then yeah, in that case, he is going to stay here and continue blasting.
All right.
First one is a 24 to hit.
Yes, sir. That will hit.
Okay. Second one is a 29 to hit.
That will most certainly hit.
It just keeps rolling up, man. The last one is a 31 to hit.
When's your crit gonna come?
I don't. By the laws of progression, next. But I'm all out of rolls, so I just got to roll damage now.
I'm all out of rolls.
He is, as 3 spiritual versions of Malachi descend upon him in the moonbeam. This guy's having a bad day. He's going to take 37 points of damage.
Oh, fuck. That hurt.
Is he still alive?
Oh, yeah. He's most certainly still alive, but he is considered bloodied.
Interesting. And after that, Malachi is going to begin moving after he casts the spells. So he's going to move the 15 feet forward after that as he begins making his way towards Kiriki.
All right.
That's my turn.
He is on those rocks. Hears no sounds. Oh, Andrak. You're so big and scary. This guy's in front of you. You have the Priest of Outdoor, or Priest of, what the fuck's her name?
The Priest of Aldora. Yes.
What? Oh my god, her name is gone. Athena.
Athena?
There we go. Jesus, I don't know. My brain stopped. You have the Priest of Athena next to you.
She's a self-made priest now. She's the Priest of
Are we
Eldora.
sure Todd's not the sick one today? You feeling okay, bud?
How's the
I
sick
need
one all the time?
more alcohol.
I think the opposite.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, this guy is still alive, and I don't like that. So what if I attacked him? I know, kind of crazy sounding,
Hey, this is crazy.
but here's my sword. Now get crit, bitch. Hey, does a 30 hit?
A 30 does hit.
How beautiful. You know what? I'll go ahead and roll that first real quick, just to see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, you
That's
didn't say it out
25.
loud.
yeah, it's a natural 20.
Say it with your chest.
I
You
said,
said.
oh, that's crit, bitch.
Hey, there's no need for the bitch. This is rude.
Bitch. Sorry.
That's just it's uncalled
So-
for. All
And
right.
he's a bitch.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
That's 25 points of slashing damage.
Oh, shit.
Clean.
And hey, Kevin, do you have the crit table up?
Always.
You know what he
That's
does.
a 98 on the D100.
Oh.
What?
That's a head wound. You're doing slashing damage, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Roll a 1d4.
Uh-oh.
a D4.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. A 1d6. Excuse me.
4.
You've shattered all his teeth.
Damn, bro can't bite no more.
I don't
It's
think
a
the cult
government.
has very good dental coverage, so it's gonna hurt.
They don't even have dental.
Does
So,
that do any extra damage?
It doesn't say it. It says 1 through 3 nose, 4 through 5 teeth shattered.
I bet if it was a different creature, and that would mean a lot more. But he doesn't have a bite, so
Right. If it was a biting creature, yeah, that would make a lot of a difference. But yeah.
ooh, that sucks. All right, but it's still a good chunk of damage. Oh,
All
good
right.
chunk.
Continuing my attacks as he absolutely wallops him in the face with the guard, absolutely shattering his teeth. That's a 24
Yes.
and a 19.
Yes, sir. That will hit.
All right, 2 more damage rolls altogether as he shatters the teeth and then follows it up with 2 up and down slashes. So 21 more points of slashing damage from Andrak.
Damn. All right. He's not quite bloodied, but he is really close. You can see black blood spewing from these open wounds you're creating.
And his teeth.
And his teeth, yes.
And that'll be turn.
That's a well-formed turn, sir. Well-formed. Where the fuck is this one? Oh, he's dead. That's right. Mm-hmm. So the one on Kiriki has to make a Constitution saving throw. That's a 15 for the moonbeam.
Oh, right. That's a miss. That's a fail, and I will roll the damage, and that's 13 points of radiant damage.
Ow. All right. He was bloodied, but now you can see
Also-
blood coming out of his ears. So after he takes that moonbeam damage, Kiriki, these guys aren't really that offensive. I guess he's just gonna attack you. Because why not? Kiriki. Huh?
I said
son
what?
of a bitch. Hold on, I gotta ask a question again.
The fumble
What's-
table, I'm guessing.
Dylan, would you please tell me what a 42 is on the fumble table?
They're very clumsy. Fall and drop primary weapon. Roll dex or be stunned for 1 round.
Oh shit! So either way, it's you're fucked. Just he might or might not be stunned.
Yep.
No, next to Kiriki.
stunned?
Shit. Maybe. You said con save.
Dex.
Dexterity.
Oh, no, he's fine. He rolls a 13,
Boo.
but he is prone, and that was his main hand. So I'm gonna say he has disadvantage on attacks with his main hand because he fell and he hurt himself. I'll say for a couple of rounds because that's how long it would take for people to usually pick up their weapons. Which one was that? That was number 4. Motherfuckers. Prone and disadvantage. Oh wait, actually he hasn't done anything, so he'll just stand back up and then attack you with his offhand. ahead and just do that.
Can he attack with his offhand if he hasn't attacked with his main hand?
He did attack with his main hand. He just
Oh, yeah,
fumbled.
he missed.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, lady.
Mm-hmm.
25 to hit.
That's a hit.
15 points of psychic damage, and you are not frightened because of Aldora. Alright, but he did stand back up. You can see his right hand, he's kind of holding it limply to his side as he swung at you with the left hand. Obviously weakened by his stupidity.
Clearly.
Which one?
The one in front of you, to your right. The one in front of Andrak is going to start off with the wisdom saving throw for Spirit Guardians. That's a 25?
Wait, there's one trying to fight Andrak at the start of their turn?
Uh-huh.
Oh boy,
They-
25.
He did the wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
But a 25 will hit.
No, 25 was a wisdom saving throw versus Spirit
Oh.
Guardians.
Oh.
Ain't nobody listening.
Nope.
Oh, I just suck at listening.
He takes half damage.
It's gonna
Get it?
be half 16.
Alright. And it is radiant, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So he takes 8 points of radiant damage. Alright. And then Andrak,
Yippee!
he's gonna attack you, because... Fuck it. Well, actually, you know what? See? Is he going to... Yeah. He's going to smile. He's going to look past you at the ground. And then, in Abyssal, Hadora, you hear him say, "Incoming, brothers," as he sets off a fireball, heading Aldora, Andrak, Castor, and Malachi. Would you all please make dexterity saving throws?
Okay.
And this is a spell, right?
Yes.
I have advantage.
Alright.
I'm sorry, what was it we're rolling? Dexterity save?
I can barely, the one right in front of Andrak, right?
Uh-huh.
I could barely reach him, so counterspell.
All right. So he
God.
will not do it.
And everybody rolled so well.
That's true. Not today.
Still damage being completely removed. So that's still good.
Okay, that's not bad. I'll take those 12.
How many hit points do you have now that you've sacrificed so much to be annoying?
29.
I hope it hurts.
It does. I'm at 29 hit points.
That is, so they can only do that once a fucking day, and you've canceled 3, I believe?
I think for sure for 2. I didn't counterspell enough last round. Or last session. I should have, but I didn't.
No, you did 1.
I think so, 1, but
Either you or Kevin did. Somebody did. Or
I think Kevin did.
Okay.
What did I do? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
Counterspelled last session, because I don't think I did. But
No, I did. I did one counter spell last session.
yeah, it was you, and then it was me this time. So, okay.
All right, that's it. His turn's wasted. His turn's over. It's the second turn in a row, I believe. Nope. Yeah, second turn in a row. Fucking wasted. Fuck, Becca, you're annoying. All right. Aldora, it is your turn. You're next to Andrak. He's in front of you. He started to cast a spell, and then he suddenly went silent. But you are also silenced.
Unfortunately, I know that I could not see our other. I cannot see Cherokee, so I cannot heal. I think what I want to do is, I think I'm gonna try to hit with the Staff of Thunder and Lightning, but I'm just gonna do like a normal attack, not any of its special uses. Does 21 hit?
What are you? So wait, what are you doing? You said normal
It-
attack, but you never actually said what you were doing.
So it's the Staff of Thunder and Lightning. I was going to do a normal hit with it.
I'm sorry. What do
Not
you mean
using-
by normal hit? Like you just
Like,
want to
'cause it
swing the staff
has-
at it?
Yeah,
Okay. Yes. A 21 will hit.
5 damage.
Yeah. Okay. He takes 5 points of damage to number 2.
And she's going to use the War Priest thing. When you take the attack action, you may make an additional attack as a bonus action.
Alrighty. C2E is his name in the Abyss, but it's spelled Tueoo. So it's like two.
Right?
Twit?
14?
Unfortunately, a 14 will not hit.
Dang. Okay. That shall be the end of thy turn.
Alrighty.
Let me double check on one I spelled. Okay. Okay. I end my turn.
Okie dokie. Couple of swings by a resident priest. The one down there behind Kiriki. So Kiriki split that one in two and attacks the one next to her. Malachi, you've only slung Eldritch Blast, right?
Yes, so far.
I'm sorry, but Kiriki, you look like more of a threat. Like,
Is this
I
the
can't
one
even roll
that's
that.
in a moonbeam? Does he have to make a save for that?
This is the one who hasn't done anything yet. Well, I'm sorry, he has done stuff, but he did it from visibility. This is the one who hasn't really acted yet. He camped behind Castor, went to hit him, fell, and was stupid.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So, because he did fall, though, that takes half his movement. So he stands up, runs a little bit more, sighs, uses his movement, or his action, to run up, hits the difficult terrain, has to use more of his movement, so that he gets to Kiriki, but is unable to swipe at her. Now, you may be wondering why he's not casting a spell. Oh, in due time. All in due time. But, Castor, it is your turn. You're on the rocks. Malachi's in front of you. You don't hear him making any sounds. You just see him. You're not deaf. It's just that he's not making any sounds because of where he's at. You can kind of see the top of Aldora and Andrite behind you to your left because they're uphill a little bit on these rocky area. But Kiriki has one in front of her and one behind her. But she also sliced one in two, so she might be okay.
First of all, I will cast Balm of Summer Court to Kiriki. And I will heal her for... You get 20 points of healing plus 5 temporary hit points.
Woo!
I can do that from a distance. And then I'm going to use my action to move the moonbeam so it hits the one that's to the right of Kiriki, but not Kiriki herself. So,
okay, so you want to move it completely off the one that it's on now.
yeah, so here.
Okay.
Because it will do double damage, because he enters, and then again on its turn. If I leave it there, it only does damage once for the one that's still there.
So you move the moonbeam. It starts hitting that one on his turn. That's a bonus action, right? So you action, bonus action, catch a movement. You want to go anywhere?
No, I'll stay here. It's fine.
All right. Kiriki, it's your turn. One in front of you, one behind you, and a shiny spotlight.
Yep. Which one looks more hurt?
Oh, 4 and 5. 5 is untouched. 4 is not really near death.
Is that the one behind me?
No, so the one in front of you to the right is the one that Moonbeam has been on, and it's the one next to the one you split in half. That's the one Malachi has pelted with fucking force damage over and over again. So that one's very hurt. He's not quite near death, but he's definitely very hurt, definitely bloodied.
Okay, I'm going for that one. I'm going to go, and I'm not going to spread the love. We're going to try to deal as much damage as possible to them to take them out
Finish
faster.
him.
Okay.
Is this a critical hit?
I don't know. We'll see.
That's that positive spirit.
I'm debating on something.
Oh, debate away. If you do it long enough, you'll be a master debater.
Are we still doing phrasing?
Yeah.
Bad Todd.
No.
Disappointing.
HR's busy. I do what I want.
So, I'm going to use this for the first time.
Oh, no.
She's actually going to use the Defender Spear, the defender scimitar to actually boost her AC, but it's not it's not a bad decrease. It just, instead of a plus 12, it's a plus 11 to hit.
How much does it boost your AC by? Remind me.
Plus 2.
Ooh, well that sucks.
I lose 1 damage boost to gain plus 2, or 1 attack. Is that? Oh yeah, I reduce bonus to your attack and damage rolls to plus 1 and gain a plus 2. So I just go down by 1, which is not bad.
Oh. Seems like a good trade.
Yeah. That's a 21 for the first hit.
Nice, that'll hit.
An 18 for the second hit.
Unfortunately, an 18 will not hit.
Baloney.
Malarkey, I say.
A 22 for the offhand.
Yes, ma'am. 22 will hit.
Okay. 22 points of slashing damage for the first, like, the main hand. And then go back from my fucking pockets. Okay. I really need to level up. I really need the bonus to my offhand.
Who knows when that'll happen?
6 points of slashing damage with the offhand.
Yeah. Done.
And now, instead of having an 18 to my AC, I have a 20.
Damn.
Yep.
So in the form of measuring things, he is 1 Malachi hit away from death.
Oh, Malachi's right there. That's the end of my turn.
All right. So, after Kiriki, it is Malachi's turn. Malachi, you don't hear anything. The world is silent around you. It must be peaceful out.
I don't need to hear shit to swing shit. Malachi is going to use his movement to climb down from the rocks. Okay, let me see if I can... Yeah, I can still get there. Okay, cool. He will walk right up next to Kiriki, outside of the moonbeam, because he's not stupid. And he is going to take first attack at the one that she was... They're both still alive, right? The guy that's...
Yes, sir. So the one in front of her that she was attacking is damn near dead. The one behind her that's in the moonbeam is untouched as of yet.
Okay.
But
he's going to take his first attack at the one that is looking pretty fucked up. And he's swinging his scythe down as he uses the momentum coming down from the rocks to lean into it. And that's a 26 to hit.
A 26 will hit.
21 points of damage to him.
Ooh. Hold on. He's still alive, but not by much.
Okay.
Low roll for you?
No, it was a pretty mid-range roll for me. I mean, I did roll a 2 on the D10, but I'm going to go ahead and... What am I going to do? Okay, I'm going to use my second attack on the one that has not been touched all that much inside the moonbeam. And that's going to be another 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to do damage to him, which is 33. That's damn near max damage. 33 points of damage to that dude.
Ow.
And then, after that, Malachi is going to turn back to the one he hit first, and he's going to use the Polearm Master bonus attack as a bonus action to clock him to death with the back of his staff, part of his thing, you know?
You got this. I believe in you.
And that is going to be a natural 20 or 32 with the butt end of this scythe.
It hits somehow.
Hold on, I need to see what the fucking butt does. D4 plus 7, so that's 34 points of damage with the butt end of his scythe.
So you swing, turn, swing, and then just raise the butt of this weapon. And this guy, you just stab him through the fucking head with your butt end of your scythe.
Malika comes like careening down these rocks, kind of dropping in elevation a little bit. And with like the momentum, he pulls up the scythe, like it's dragging kind of close to the ground. He pulls it up for the first slash across the dude's chest, turns with the momentum, slashes downwards into the guy behind him, kind of next to Kiriki. And then continuing the spinning motion, turns, twists, and just pushes the staff butt directly through the skull of the first guy he hit, and then rips it out with a splorch.
That is fucked up. What do job, sir?
That will be Malachi's turn. I would roll the D100, but he's very dead, so I don't really know if it's necessary.
It's up to you.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? I love rolling D100s. Let's see what happens.
Maybe it'll give you a benefit.
Dylan, do you have it up?
Always.
77. What's that do?
Leg removed at knee. Opponent falls.
So we'll see. That happens
He
too,
eternally
I
falls.
guess.
He eternally falled?
How ironic.
Eternally followed. Yeah.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Isn't it ironic?
A little too ironic. Anyways, Andrak, the one on you, is going to take a turn. First, he's going to roll a wisdom saving throw.
He's not allowed to take a turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. After that, no, bad rolls. Aldora, that is a 14 wisdom saving throw versus your spirit guardians.
14 was... That is a fail.
All right. Give me that DM.
27 points of radiant damage.
Holy shit. Okay.
Yee.
Well, that definitely hurt. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do what we do. He's gonna swing twice on Andrak. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Oh, I forgot about that. All right. You feel this thing tug at your soul for 13 points of psychic damage.
Ouchies.
He swings across with the left, coming through your chest, trying to get your heart. 26 to hit.
That hits.
All right, he's going to do another 20 points of psychic damage.
20? That's a lot.
It's near max.
He should not do that.
Fair enough.
Imagine if that was somebody else. It's just not okay.
They're very selfish creatures, these guys.
Obviously.
There's something I keep forgetting to do that I need to remember to do. Aldora, it's your turn. You're next to Andrak. You have the staff with which you have popped him with. You are still silenced. What do you want to do?
So I have forgotten to use a funny thing. So because they tried to hit Andrak, that does spark my sentinel feat. So when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Okay. So I'm going to let you do it this one time. But from now on, once we go past that turn, it's done. So try to do it when that happens, okay?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if... I was just trying not to interrupt, so I wasn't sure when the attacks were over.
That's fair.
22.
That'll hit.
9 damage.
That's some pretty good little just damage out of the blue.
For her turn, she was gonna do Sacred Flame.
On Andrak? Rude.
Nah.
All right.
Reach over. Tap him with a little Sacred Flame. It's fine. Just, assert dominance.
Power stance.
All right, walk me through this. What does it look like as she tries to cast this in silence?
Okay.
Damn. We hate to see that.
Yeah, I forget about that. She kind of just holds out her hand and tries to conjure a glowing flame to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Target must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
All right. So you hold out your hand. You point at this creature. He looks at you in fear as nothing happens.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
This is gonna suck.
you have to speak in order to cast a spell.
Yep. That's gonna suck.
All right.
That's about all I could have done. A lot of my spells are speaking.
That's okay. You're trying to figure out what's going on here. It's only going to last for so long, so it's fine. It's about to last a shorter long time, as you'll find out who is concentrating on it. At the top of the next round, Moonbeam saving throw. Con, right?
Yes, it's a con.
21.
Yeah, that's a success. So he takes 3 points of radiant damage.
All right. He's very just offended by that.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Sorry. I don't know why that hit so hard, but I liked it a lot. All right. I don't want to just swing at Kiriki. That's old.
I'm standing right there.
Yeah, but you haven't done anything.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
I just
you
killed
did
the
hit
dude.
him. Okay, my bad.
I just shoved a wooden pole through his fucking skull.
Well, I'm stuck on her slicing someone in half. Like, that's fucked up. He can't. I can do Spirit Guardians, but staying right there, so you'll just beat him out of concentration. What does fear do? I never do that. I know what you're thinking, but he doesn't know.
Okay. I was gonna say I'd be remiss not to remind you that we can't be afraid. So.
Well, they don't know y'all have access to powers like that, and I'm assuming as demons they don't have access to power that because it's in the name, Heroes Feast.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no fucking heroes in the abyss.
Damn. Prejudiced.
I mean, they're heroes to their own people, I guess.
Oh, that's true. My only thought is to do darkness. Plunge both of you in darkness, and then
Do it, you won't.
that's the only thing he can really do that would help him. So that's what I'm going to do. He's going to cast darkness, 15-foot radius, which we have fucked up so often. So he's going to look at you, Malachi. He's going to look at you, Kiriki. I don't know if I want to use the word fear, but you see worry in his eye as he glares at both of you, and he whispers a word, and silence fills the air suddenly around. That's not true. Darkness fills the air around you suddenly. And Malachi, you see him smile a little bit as he doesn't know you can see him.
Malachi, he looks over at Malachi again after the darkness has gone over, and there's just this dim red light coming out of his eyes, and you can see he smirks just a little bit.
He would normally have advantage on you, but because you could see in darkness, he doesn't. But he's going to attack with one attack.
Yeah.
Does a 15 hit?
Not at all.
These guys are really not good at melee. You'd think a priest would be better at it.
He reaches out expecting Malachi not to see him, and Malachi just blocks the attack with his offhand and just looks at him with a cocked head. And smile gets a little bit bigger.
You see, he just goes, fuck.
Fuck indeed.
After that, Castor, we're back to you. How about some Castor on the rocks? I know, I'm funny.
I like my neat.
I hate that I did laugh at that.
But you were muted, right?
I was muted, yes. It was a very light chuckle.
So I cannot see what's happening where Kiriki and Malachi are.
It suddenly got dark there, and Malachi, Kiriki, the two corpses, and the demon are suddenly dark. But you do see your moonbeam shining down because it is a 40-foot high cylinder.
Well, I'm gonna move it to hit the one because I cannot see in there what's happening. So,
All right. So you move it up to be in front of Andrak and Outdora.
correct.
Now, do you want me to include them in it? Asking for a friend.
I'd rather not.
Okay, fine.
Tua is not a friend of us.
You know, it's pretty funny that because of changing it and moving it, it's a bonus action, right?
Moving it is an action.
Oh, that sucks. I was going to say, you could just keep moving it and you would hit two demons because of the way it hits every turn. It's like,
Yes.
LOL.
I had a ruling one time where my players were using Moonbeam, and they asked if the Moonbeam actually like picked up and moved, or if it like moved across the ground, because they wanted to drag the Moonbeam through like 8 enemies along the path. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, dog, I'm not gonna let that happen.
Doesn't work like that, buddy.
I give them credit.
It was an awesome idea, but I was like, there ain't no way that's going to happen today. I'm so sorry.
You have anything you'd like to do with your bonus action, sir?
No, I will finish my turn here. Do nothing else.
Oh, okie dokie. Kirky. It's fucking dark as shit. Oh, fuck. You know what? Hold on. Let me go get his hit points.
My blood sight's still on.
So, until he's at half hit points, you can't see them, right?
When a creature is at full health, they appear perfectly normal, but as they become more wounded, a red aura begins to surround them. You can notice the creature's current hit points are below 1/2 or 1/4 of their hit points maximum. If the creature is below 1/2 of their hit points maximum, you can see them through walls and visibility. So I can see if he's or like 1/4 of his max hit points. Below half or 1/4.
He is not below 1/4 yet.
All right, so I just swing wildly until I hit him. Is he boom? Is he like moonbeam? God, I can't talk. Is there a?
No, Castor moved the moonbeam.
Oh, I thought he was in the moonbeam. The guy behind me was.
Yeah, but I moved it.
He was.
Oh, you moved it up there.
The blue circle is not a moonbeam. It's just a nothing burger.
Okay,
It's just annoying.
I see that you've moved it up top.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'll swing.
All right. So you swing out wildly at disadvantage.
Yeah.
To roll a natural 1 and then critically hit Malachi? Oh my god. The odds of that happening
are none.
Not unlikely, given my luck.
20 for the first hit.
Only fucking Kiriki. That's a hit.
Oh, there's that nat 1.
God damn it. I fucking knew it.
I still think she's going to crit somehow.
Okay, I'll roll my offhand now.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
know.
even
Watch
gonna
this
roll
stupid fucking offhand.
Probably. That's when it does crit.
It does, almost always on the offhand.
When you laugh like that, it reminds me of Beavis and Butthead.
Oh no!
It really does. I mean, I'm sorry.
That's funny. A 19 to hit.
A 19 will hit. So you hit, miss, hit. What the fuck? Just swing it wildly.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it was just above a quarter of its hit points. So,
11 points of slashing damage for the main hand, and then the offhand is weaker. So a total of 14 points of slashing damage. And let me roll on the fumble hit.
Ready and waiting.
Hopefully I don't hit Malachi.
It'd be funny.
61.
61 is inept. Weapon disarmed by opponent and thrown 20 feet in a random direction.
I can't contest that?
Apparently
It's up to
not.
Todd.
No, because it usually says roll or have blah blah happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just says that he takes your shit and throws it.
Well, then
You
that
swing
means
at him?
he takes the defender scimitar.
Well,
My
he
main
didn't
hand.
take it; it's thrown.
Yeah.
Blocks it with his
I
crazy
can't
how
see
far?
where it's thrown. Huh?
Does it say how far?
1d20.
1d20, okay. Should I
Wait,
roll
1d20 feet?
Yes.
No, that's gonna be fun. Do you want to roll a 1d8 for the direction?
Sure.
I think that's what it was.
It says,
One,
it says
two,
random directions, so you
5,
can
6, 7.
kind of
Roll a
make
1d8
that.
real quick. Sorry.
3.
A 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So roll a 1d20. You said for the the distance.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually really bad. Well, not for Kiriki, I guess.
Yeah, because I can't fucking see it. It's dark.
Am I rolling it? Who's rolling it?
Kiriki or back up.
Oh, I thought you were rolling it the way you said it.
Oh, sorry.
8.
8.
Oh,
So
that's not
we're
bad
just
at
gonna
all.
say 10. So in this, and Malachi,
Uh-oh.
it's lucky it's the person who could stick to rocks. You see it fly out of her hand after getting caught on this demon, and it goes down the hill a little bit and gets stuck in some rocks, kind of on the next level down. So going a little bit downhill where that pathway would be, but she can just skitter down there. So I
Yeah.
guess that's fine.
She can't see it.
After it gets knocked out of her hand and flies away, Malachi just says, "You lost something, but it's okay. It's not far."
She just yells, "No shit."
But I will say that with the offhand damage and your main hand damage, you are able to see a slight outline of him.
Fucking wail on him with my fucking hand.
Catch these hands, motherfucker.
Punch him with one and attack with the other. Because I don't know which way the blade went. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
All right. After that, it is... Oh, fuck. Malachi. Hi.
Hi.
Which one do you-
Malachi is going to bring up the scythe, look at this guy with that same smirk, and bring it down to bear. Let's see here. How does a... oh, no. I'm gonna use the inspiration I have to reroll that. My one inspiration I got for being tactically smart last session. Only slightly better. Does a 17 hit?
Unfortunately, a 17 does not hit.
We hate to see it. Are we still silenced in this place? I'm curious.
You are not currently silenced.
Awesome. I'm going to... No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, second attack coming at him.
Uh-oh.
Does a natural 20 for a 32 hit, Todd?
Nope, sure don't. He's immune to crits today.
Interesting. That would be funny if it was true. Holy shit. Okay.
I'm going to do something I forgot to do, though, and use his reaction to half this damage as he moves to be partially into the abyss plane.
Ah, impressive. Can he do that before or after the attack?
I'm looking at it to make sure, but I'm hoping it's both. He would, if he would take damage, he can instead phase partially into the abyss, taking half damage and becoming incorporeal until the start of his next turn. So yeah, if he would take damage, so yeah.
Okay.
Shadow between worlds.
Wow. Minimum damage on the D10 roll, but I still did 43 points of damage to him.
I'm waiting.
And that is a 62 on the D100.
Oh, shit.
Dylan, you got it pulled up?
Slashing, yeah.
Slashing, yeah.
62 is a massive hit, 3 times damage. 129 divided by 2, 64. Fuck. So, okay, he's bloodied.
Happy.
He's bloodied. He's near death. But here's the thing. This is the guy who had silence going.
Mm-hmm.
So now I gotta fucking roll a con save with a DC of 32. Let me do some math real quick.
I'm sure he's got this.
Yeah, he can't do that. Like, even with a natural 20, he could not hit a DC 32.
Yeah, but I think it's an automatic success.
No, but that was actually a valiant effort. He got a 29.
Oh, good try, buddy. Good try.
Well, you know what? Fine. You guys...
Malachi reaches out and misses the first one as it kind of whiffs the first attack, and then he reels back and he like snarls a little bit. He's like, "You fucking idiot!" And then he just brings in the scythe for an extra meaty slice, just digs it into his shoulder and pulls down slightly.
And with that, the silence spell drops. Adora and Andrak,
motherfucker.
you can hear just fine as the world around you becomes alive. And behind you, it sounds like there's fighting.
And I'm guessing that Karaki can see a lot more of him by now.
I believe she could see all of him.
I love casting spells. If you can hear them.
That sucks.
I liked it quite a lot, actually.
Kevin,
And I would like to just clarify for you that I'm not done yet. Because
even
I'm
the one
going to hit
time
him.
I was like, I like you, Kevin.
Yeah.
I take that back.
That's okay. I don't need you to like me. Does a 27 hit for an polearm attack?
Yeah.
I'll take another modest 10 damage.
All right, fine.
As Malachi
super
finishes that big a hit and then reels up and just kind of bumps him in the face with the staff.
This guy went from real healthy to real fucked up real fast.
Now I'm done.
All right, fine.
And imagine if I'd hit both attacks. That would have been mean.
Yeah, I got it. All right. Now that you're done with all that fuckery, Andrak,
Your fuckery.
it's your turn. What would you like to do?
It's my turn?
It is.
Oh, boy.
You are no longer silenced. Aldora's standing next to you. There's demons in front of you. How healthy is he? He's actually... oh shit, he ain't gonna live long.
Well, that's a skill issue for him, so he should just die faster. Here's 3 hits.
Uh-oh.
I do not know why you're still standing, but go down. 17?
Unfortunately, you hit his skin and find it thicker than you expected, and your blade doesn't go through.
Followed by a 21. Clearly, chopping the same spot twice makes it less thick.
Yeah. So, that will hit.
Followed by a 16. But just glazed by him the 3rd time. Damn. Oh well. Here is the singular hit. As he manages to strike once. That is 12 points of slashing damage.
12 points of slashing. Damn. He's alive, but not happy.
Stop wiggling around. And that'll be Andrek's turn.
Yep.
I'm just not well.
You swing and he ducks to the side. Can't hit me. You swing again, you hit him, and he's like, oh! You swing again and you miss. Ha ha! As he bounces back and forth on his toes. Claws raised. He spent all his time in the abyss shadowboxing. He's been preparing this for years, for decades, for centuries.
The priest spent his days in the abyss shadowboxing. He
Yeah.
always wanted to be a boxer, but his dad told him, no, you have to be a priest. It's the family tradition, son.
I didn't want to do this. I wanted to be a boxer and a singer.
And a singer.
The first singing boxer he wanted to be in.
Yeah. Lonely road, take me home.
Damn,
That's
his
what we're
voice is
doing?
beautiful.
Ending
it
Andrak's
is his turn, I believe. Everybody's dead after Andrak. So, yeah. He is going to roll a con save for the moonbeam. I almost said moonstone for some reason.
Is he going to evolve using a moonstone?
That is an 18. We just have a natural 20.
An 18? The natural 20?
Well, no, he has disadvantage because of the moonbeam.
Oh, I gotcha.
18 is a pass, but he takes... Well, the full damage is 7. Is it 3 or 4? It's 3, right?
3, round down.
Round down, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay. He can't do anything, so he's just going to swing out at Andrak because if at first you don't succeed, try again.
Quit stalling.
Spirit Guardians?
25 to hit. Oh fuck. Spirit Guardians. Wisdom save throw, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 27.
Did. That's a pass.
Yes, ma'am. There are wisdom characters or things, wisdom monsters, so that helps a lot.
Yeah,
He
fair.
takes half of 48. That's a lot of damage.
Okay. 48. That will be half of 12, so 6 radiant.
All right, you guys are chipping away. He's like a statue, and you're breaking him down.
Good.
Andrej, did the 25 hit? I'm sorry.
I don't want it to, so no.
Fair enough.
But,
I'll do a
but
second attack.
theoretically, how much damage would it have done?
If he had hit, it would have been 13 points of psychic damage. He also might have feared you. I don't know if that's a thing or not.
Never heard of it. I think you're making that up.
Probably. Ooh. But his second hit's a natural 20.
I mean, he doesn't do bonus damage, but he does get his D100 on that, so.
Let it fly.
16 points of psychic damage.
Alright.
Oh.
All right.
What's a 2 on the crit table with a... where is it? Psychic
hit.
damage?
two times damage? I mean, is it a... I guess 2 times damage. I know psychic isn't really an option, but we'll count it as, I guess,
we'll go with
piercing
slashing
or
because it's a claw.
slashing. Either way, it's 2 times damage.
Oh, take that. 32 points of damage. Now you only have 283.
Oh no. I'm getting so low.
Oh, this guy's fucked. Aldora, the creature of Athena, the one who is destined to kill demons and undead alike. What do you want to do?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Dex save, right?
C.
Okay. That's a 17.
That is a fail.
Oh no. And I'm just kind of assuming here, but you're doing the one that's attacking Andrak just in front of you?
Yeah. That's the only one that's next to me.
All right. What does it look like as Aldora casts a spell?
So a shining flame goes to the little demon dude for 12 radiant damage.
Oh, Kadoki. He has 8 hit points left. He is bleeding profusely. This divine flame washes over him, burning his skin. You see blood coming out of his eyes as he bares his fangs at you. The glyph on his head, barely lit, fading like his life. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I cast Death upon thee.
All right. Now, the one in front of Kiriki and Malachi, in this darkness, he's going to strike out at Malachi, angry that you can see him.
Mm-hmm.
But that's pretty much all he can do, and he is no longer incorporeal or partially in this world.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 17 to hit.
That'll miss.
And a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
16 points of psychic damage as he claws out at you, missing the first time as he tries to swipe at your stomach, the second time going up and across with a little bit more towards your chest, clawing into you and pulling at your heart.
Malachi seems unfazed. That's the best you got? Come on.
He just looks at you.
Yeah, that's about all I could do. But I tried real hard, man.
Oh, you're going to die now. He looks over at Kiriki.
Castor, it is your turn. You're still on the rocks. You still see darkness.
Does Dispel Magic work with darkness? Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. So it is considered a magical effect, right?
Yeah.
So I will cast Dispel Magic on the darkness.
All right. You... And it automatically fades, right? Because it's a 2nd level spell?
Sorry?
It automatically fades because it is a 2nd level spell, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Up to 3rd level, it's automatic.
And just like that, Castor kills his dreams of becoming a singing boxer. Oh, wait, that was the other one. Sorry.
And since I can see now, I will heal Kiriki once more.
I mean, you don't have to.
No, but I want to.
Do you?
So, Kiriki, you take... Ooh, that was a nice roll. 19 hit points and 4 temporary hit points.
You take 19 hit points? That kills her, right?
You okay. Smart ass. You heal 19 hit points and get another 4 temporary hit points on top.
Woo!
And that's the end of my turn.
I do believe that means it's my turn now.
It does, but I took a bigger bite than I meant to. Sorry.
That sounds like a skill problem.
All right, Kiriki,
All right.
what do you want to do?
That's a good question. I am without a normal weapon. He threw it, and I'm not just gonna run off to go get it, because that's not how she rolls. A quick question, how do range spells work if you cast in right in front of somebody? Is it with disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, perfect. I'm gonna do it with disadvantage.
Oh shit!
It's funny.
All right. See what you got, punk.
10. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I took 10 points of damage to myself.
Ow.
Yep. Wouldn't it be funny if now is when I roll the natural 20 and I fucking whiff it. Yeah, there goes that natural 20 that I don't get.
Damn.
And I still hit with a 26.
Yes, that did hit.
You gotta stop speaking this shit into existence.
I know.
That's pretty good. Why don't you speak into existence a fucking winning lottery ticket?
I can't do that. I've tried. All right. So you watch as Kiriki like pulls blood from her wounds and like almost like makes like an arrow, and she shoots a blood arrow right into his fucking face.
Holy shit, dude.
Point blank.
Roll some damage, punk.
12 points. I rolled so bad. 12 points of fucking force damage. That's a lot of 2s and 1s.
Yeah, it is.
12 points of damage. That sucks.
Is he still up or is he dead?
He's still up.
Is he like at 1 HP or some shit?
No, he's near death, but he could probably take another hit or two. Two small hits, one good hit. He's a Malachi and a half away from death.
That's a lot of damage.
Anything but the fucking metric system.
That's a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage in one run.
Yeah.
I mean, by that logic, he's still got more than 50 hit points because that's like my average damage output if I hit both attacks.
Oh, I mean with one melee attack, not a full attack.
Ah.
Okay.
So somewhere around 20.
That is the end of my turn.
Oh, well, let's find out. Malachi, fuck you.
Hi. No, fuck
sorry.
him,
turn,
actually.
take your turn, fucker. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Man, I am not doing good today. What is this English?
Collect yourself, sir. My God.
No, I'm trying to say hi. I'll try it again. Malachi, fuck you. Oh, no, I did it again.
Still didn't work. Does a 25 hit that bad guy?
Fucking shit.
Have you tried saying Malachi, fuck you?
Let me try it. Yes, that hits.
Interesting. Delightful. I'm going to do
Should I
damage.
teach you to say it in Greek?
That might help. I'm going to do damage first because I think I might kill him in one blow. Let's see. Yeah, what's 30 do?
He has 2 hit points.
Fucking hell. Interesting. Well, I've got no one else around me to kill, so here we go. One more time. 28 to hit. And that's another 27 points of damage.
Super overkill. He's dead.
As Malachi watches Kiriki explode a blood spear in this dude's face and he survives. He kind of shrugs. He's like, you really just should have died from that because now it's going to be even worse. And then he pulls the scythe up, like stabs him in the stomach with it, and then just rips it out through the side of his body. Who's left? Just the dude in the moonbeam up there?
Yep.
Okay. Malachi will, let's see. Yeah, I can get to like right about here with my movement. He's going to move up there, and that's going to be his turn.
All right. Well, you know what? You did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. As the Greeks would say, Ondego Misa. Or Miso, I believe. Ondego Misa?
I'm
miso?
a pretty big fan of miso.
What?
Ondeg Miso, I believe. Right?
That's pretty good. Yes. Adramishu. Adramishu.
Misu. Okay, so.
I don't miss you either, Todd.
I had it right the first time. It just wasn't as smooth. I'll practice. Good job. Yeah, thank you. Research is how we get somewhere in life. Who's next? Andrak. Ah, fuck.
¿Por qué?
Because you're next. So that guy's got 8 hit points. He's standing in front of you, trying to serenade you with the lovely voice of the abyss. But you're just so mean. Let him be his dream.
No.
Let him be the next Adele.
No. So, the first one's a 27. And, let's see if that kills him. Because if not, that's gonna really suck for him. That's max damage, 18
shit.
points.
I do not like those numbers. What does it look like?
So instead of killing him normally, Adrag takes the whole sword, shoves it through his chest, pinning him to the ground, grabs his legs, and rips him through it.
Sheesh.
You guys are also violent.
I said exactly what I was gonna do.
We're Americans. We can't help it.
And then he just chucks the body to the side. Where's the next one?
Down south.
He sees Malachi. And he's gonna basically turn around, sprint towards Malachi. Let's see, how far away is Malachi?
Malachi shudders in fear.
You just hear clunk, 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 clunk. He can't get quite there. Malachi, I heard there's more. Where?
I don't
You
see
see
any more.
one. You see one alive next to Kiriki.
That
Wait.
one's dead. I just killed that one.
Oh, I forgot to minus his hit points, I guess.
Yeah.
Did I?
Is the darkness still there?
That was the one I overkilled. No, the darkness is
Oh,
gone.
that's right.
Castor
Yeah.
dispelled it.
Oh.
The only thing that's up is her Spirit Guardians, the Moonbeam, and the difficult terrain is permanently there. But
No, I think we got them all, at least the ones that are visible, but be on your guard, because we know that these things can sneak up on us.
Yep. You see Kiriki ahead and to your left, and she is severely hurt. You see a path to your left going ahead. You see downhill. There's some kind of alcove. It looks like another setup where there would be double doors, but you wouldn't be able to see it from your vantage point. You see a gleaming sword on the ground. Somebody just left it there. You could go get that.
That sounds like a bad idea. Well,
So
that's
it's like a
his
good way to
movement.
get your entrails pulled out in the night.
I guess he'll just brace where he is because he can't move. He can't dash. So I guess that'll be his turn.
Are we out of combat, or are we still in turn order?
Well, with Aldora up there on the hill, now by herself, with these invisible creatures running around, you are out of combat.
Malachi will turn around to Kiriki and just look at her and say, Kiri, over there. And he's going to point to where her sword went.
She's gonna. The best way to describe Kiriki on rock walls is scurry.
Skitter, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna scurry up the wall and grab it and be like, and like swear under her breath. And then, be
Kiriki,
quick back.
How's your wounds? Do you need tending?
Let me see if I have. I think I have dice that I could rest with. HP dice, so you don't have to waste your.
Also, like doing a short rest?
Yes, please. Can we short rest or not?
Actually, I could use it as well.
Okay. Kiriki has sat down, relaxed, is rolling her hit die and everything, and got almost back up to max.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Malachi got back to max. You looking good. After our short rest is over, Malachi's going to kind of wander just a little bit off to, I guess, the more eastern side of this cave area to examine this, what looks to be large double door system. He's just going to look at it from afar and try and make out to see if it leads somewhere.
So you come to like another Y, and in the middle of that Y is an off-brand pool of sticks, I'm going to call it. And that door there, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you see on that door there. You see fractured relief panels intentionally left broken. The picture of him on there, that's just him on a chariot. His eyes are carved shallow and unfinished, and there are no divine symbols allowed near this one. But you do see a title on it, Pentheus. And then under it says, The Blind Crown.
So that's very obviously one of the, I could assume leaders of this city that has once died and been buried here.
Yeah. Roll a history check if you want.
Okay.
Just to see. Why not?
I'm so historically good at history checks.
Oh, for sure.
Can I give him the help action?
I think you should do it, but yes.
Can I
was
give him
gonna say,
guidance?
I
Can
think
give him
you
guidance?
probably...
Yes to both.
Okay, so I'm getting guidance and help. Is that...
Yes.
Okay.
So you have advantage and a d4 on top of it.
That is a 14.
14. So you don't know any secrets about him, but you know some of the basics. Like Pentheus ruled with reason and law, rejecting divine madness and rituals. He refused to honor Dionysus, who is pretty big in Thebes, and attempted to suppress worship through force. His punishment was legendary, driven into a trance. He was torn apart by his own people, unable to see the gods standing before him until it was too late. At least, that's the story.
Okay. Malachi will pass that information along to the rest of the group, who are probably meandering around somewhere behind him. And then he's going to turn around and say, "We're looking for the seer. I'm not sure if he has a specific tie to this individual or if it's going to be through a different tomb, but I'm really not in favor of trying to dig through every single catacomb here, but unless any of you have any other ideas, we might be forced to do such a thing."
We don't have much to go on with, right? So,
When we were coming through for like the fight and first entering this place, I can see it in gray on the map, but did we actually notice the other door that was up at the very top of this area?
Yeah, I mentioned it briefly. You guys saw it briefly, but
Okay.
kept going.
There was another door further back from where we came. We could also investigate that one. I think we'd probably do best if we mapped out the rest of this area and see what lies ahead before we make any choices about going into further complexes.
I agree, because at the very least, we must make sure nobody flanks us from behind if we go further down and we get into more scuffles.
Right. And with that, Malachi's going to turn and begin to Malachi doesn't want to walk out in front of everybody. He's going to wave over Andrak. Ask Andrak, can you kind of lead the way through this? Let's find out what's going on the rest of this place. Turn off your cell phone.
No, my mother is texting me from the grave. Andrak will, in fact, take lead towards... Wow, that's a door.
Yeah, we investigated that door. It's related to some dude who died, and he was not very much about the religion stuff. There's a lot more detail in that, but you'll have to listen to that later because I can't recount every single thing Todd said.
Sounds like
essentially,
a listen back thing. Are we going towards this
southward? Way, I think is where we're trying to go, like this direction.
Okay, we're going that way. We're going further
we're trying to
in.
We're trying to discover what else is hidden down here.
Okay. Edric will carefully walk around the pool as he keeps his guard up, moving forward.
So going from the entrance through this catacombs, you kind of start going from the left wall and then moving across there to the... from the right wall, moving across there to the left wall. Just above where Kiriki lost her sword, going in between two pools there. Andrak being loud and in plate.
He keeps his sword readied and keeps his eyes out. Does he see anything?
Malachi will be following a respectable 10 feet behind him.
You see the pools, you see doors, and you see these torches that have this eternal flame on them, so to speak.
Do I see what I actually see on the map as I cross that corner?
Exactly.
Oh, wait, what? How far can you see?
120 feet of dark vision.
Oh. You do!
Stop.
Whatever you can see, you can see.
Oh yeah, I see that dude. I see that motherfucker down there.
All right. So as y'all come between those two poles, you start crossing down. Malachi, are you the only one who sees it?
I don't know what other
Is it
people could see.
Is it lit up over there with all those torches around?
It is, but it is a line of sight issue also, so he may just be in a perfect spot.
Can you guys
Are
see
these-
my ping?
These
Where I'm
walls?
I think it's a pit.
It is a pit.
Yeah, it's a pit.
Okay.
It's a pit. All right.
Yeah, that's a pit.
So, Malachi, you stop them.
Yep.
As you guys are going between those two pools. Because you see what?
I see what looks like a man. He's wearing a fancy hat. That's about all I can see from this distance. He's over there. It looks like he's in some kind of pit. There's definitely some kind of magic seal or something on the ground over there. Probably some kind of ritual seal. We probably should avoid stepping in that. It's probably going to be dangerous. But I think that might be our man.
I
Then we
want to
should get
correct some
closer.
things, but with a +1 to perception, I want to leave it right there.
It's exactly what Malachi could see from 100 feet away.
Azrak will cautiously continue forward.
Okay, you're moving anyways. All right, let's go.
You said this is the one we're looking for.
Yep. No time like the present. Let's just get it done.
Stop there. As ahead of you to your right, you see a little bit of shadows on the ground. As you guys go around that corner, and you, Andrak, with better perception, Castor at the front, near the front, with better perception, you guys do see that there is, in fact, what looks like a pit that goes about 10 feet down, and you can see a large set of stairs that's roughly 20 feet wide at the very front of it, and there's just blood spilled all over the center of this pit, where you can see a very large symbol that you do not recognize. In the middle of it, there is an older man that, Castor, you have seen before in a vision. But, like I said, these shadows flittering on the ground, a big-ass door to your right. We are going to go ahead and get into initiative as you round the bottom of this ramp leading onto this tier of the catacombs. All right. I almost said demon priest. What'd you get? I don't know why. That just... I don't know what happened right there.
I mean, I'm curious. What did he do?
Castor, how'd you do?
11.
11. Oh, Kirky.
I got a 20.
Nice round number. Malachi.
I got half of that.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wouldn't that be embarrassing?
Good job.
Andrak.
18.
Hey, one above last time. Good job, sir. And where's Outdoor? There she is. Outdoor, how'd you do?
18.
Nice. Well, actually, I don't know between you two. Who's got the better decks?
Andrak.
Oh, Andrak, yeah.
Oh, easily, Andrak.
Fair enough.
Andrak's a Dexy guy, you know?
Sorry, I'm carrying all the weight of the Athena merch. Makes me a little bit heavier.
I mean,
And she's
you're
carrying
not
the
wrong.
team.
Just carrying the
That's what I
team.
thought she was going to say at first.
Sorry, I'm carrying the weight of this team. Says Eldora from the back line.
Yep. I have a question for Becca. And I don't want to seem rude with this, but sometimes just, you got to do it, you know? Can you counterspell what you can't fucking see?
I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure you have to be able to see it.
Daggum right you do. Deck saves, everybody.
Is this a spell?
It is a spell. You have advantage.
Uh,
I just want to point out to everyone, if you did a short rest to recover hit points, you also recover the 11 hit points from the feast.
Yeah.
Because it's extra max hit points. It wasn't temporary hit points.
Andrak, what's your passive perception? Remind me.
16.
All right. Castor, you hear quiet whisperings of that disgusting language that Malachi and Aldora understand somewhere from this direction. In front of you and to your right, at the bottom of the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
As this burst of fire goes off around all of you.
Does a 16 pass? I'm asking for a reason.
It does not.
Okay, then I go, watch out, And it hits me, and I just get the full brunt of the damage and stumble around
Oof.
before I manage to warn everyone.
Fair enough. Andrak, how'd you do?
19.
Pass. We know Castor failed. Aldora?
13?
Fail. Malachi?
12.
Ooh, no roll,
It's a good
buddy.
thing I short rested.
Fail. Kirky?
19.
Pass. Andrak and Kirky, you both take 13 points of fire damage. The rest of you take 27 points of fire damage. As this ball of fire blows up in the middle of all of you. But you, Andrak, because you're a man of focus, you know that gentleman in the middle that you can't really see a lot of detail about, he is facing you. So he is aware, but he just seems like he has this large staff with a golden symbol at the top you can't really see details about yet. But it's just leaning against him as he just watches.
How many hit points did you say we take damage?
27, except for Andrak and Kiriki. Kiriki, it is your turn. You heard what Castor said. You felt this explosion of fire. Actually, you know what? Hold on, let me check, because I'm pretty sure that knocks... Yeah, he wasn't greater invisible, he was only invisible. So, let me make this guy visible. And at the bottom of the ramp, Kiriki, you see one of these demonic priests. You see his symbol on his forehead is glowing bright, but fading to be just a dull, dim glow as the spell fades.
Damn, he's far away.
Not too far for a Bible!
If you want to ready your action, I can teleport you next to him.
How does that sound in character?
If you want to ready your action. Well, I guess if we are thinking about it in real time, it's not taking turns. Everything happens in a 6-second period for most of us. And so it's more of a touching her on her shoulder and like being on the same level with her when we look at the guy. Because I've teleported her before. It's a speak with the eyes kind of thing, I would say.
Well, you can speak to her. It's as long as you don't have like a huge conversation, you can say something quickly.
Well, I can say, like I touch her, he has a different kind of look in his face, Castor, when they're fighting. He's not that goofy. He's more determined, like he's on point during the fights. And like I touch her shoulder, look at her, and go, "You got him?" And I point with my eyes towards the priest, the small guy that threw the fireball. Mm-hmm. But I said it out of character because it's an option if she wants to, that I can teleport her there.
Yeah, Kiriki can hold her action for the teleport. It's just an extra fucking 5 feet. It's so annoying.
So you're holding to swing on him after being teleported.
Yes.
That's the way I understood it.
I'm looking at the initiative order. And...
It's gonna be pretty down at the bottom.
Okay. No. I'm not gonna do that. Kiriki is gonna move around Andrak and get about 20 feet away from Homeboy over there. And as she stops, she still has open wounds, even if they've closed a little, and she's going to pull the blood out. And I'm going to fucking throw a spear.
Oh, shit. All right. Try it. See what you got, punk.
I'm going to upcast it. 12.
Unfortunately, a 12 will not hit as he sees you conjure the spear, and he just kind of sidesteps out of the way as it flies by.
It's alright, I'm in range and I can see him now if he tries again to fucking use spells.
He just cocks his head to the side. Pathetic.
Wait till I fucking reach him. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty then.
Keep looking at him.
Andrak, it is your turn. There's one at the bottom of the ramp. Like I said before, the man in the pit has not engaged. It looks like he's just watching.
Well, there's a guy who just had a spear thrown at him. and I can make it to his ass. So, Andrak, who was braced for this shit, bolts forward, and with his sword out, comes a swinging. 27 coming first, as he
That'll
rushes
hit.
forward, up swinging, bringing the blade back down into a 22.
That'll hit.
Doing a side swiper with it for a 20. For the
That will
third.
also be a hit.
Yippee! Here comes all that damage as he swipes the 3 times for 45 total damage.
Fuck. That's a lot.
So as he up, down, side, he stands braced in front of him with his sword at the ready, and that'll be Andrak's turn.
Alrighty then. After that, Outdora. There's a lot going on in front of you. There's a boom. You got Malachi directly in front of you. Castor after that. Kiriki ran up, threw a spear. Andrak ran up and just swung on the fucking priest at the bottom of the ramp. What are you thinking?
Would I be able to get around on, like, through this spot? Like, right there? Next to Castor? Or
Yeah,
would I
you
have to go all the way around?
Now you can go, you can go around. If you just go around Malachi and then go forward, that's only 20 feet.
So I wanted to get to right here by going through past them. And then Aldora moves past Malachi and Castor behind a small distance behind Kiriki. And she sees the demon creature in front of Andrak, and she tries to cast Sacred Flame, which is Dex saving throw.
Easy peasy, cover girl. I lost him. Okay. No, 14.
Failed.
How much damage would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could get hit by Sacred Flame?
Okay, it's 15 points of radiant damage.
15 points of radiant damage. Okie dokie.
Yee. And that will conclude her turn.
Alrighty. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure about something real quick. Kiriki, can you make a wisdom saving throw with advantage?
No.
As you hear a few rocks tumble behind you on this ramp, and then you hear a slight whispering of this abyssal tongue.
Probably not. An 18.
That is a pass. You are not cursed. As you see this creature righting itself as it whispers, its forehead glowing. But it is going to take 1 attack at you. It's a 25 to hit.
That hits.
15 points of psychic damage as it reaches out and just tries to claw into your chest.
Okay.
Poodoo. Castor!
Yes.
Adora in front of you, Malachi behind you, Kiriki up there, 1 in front of her, Andrak ahead of her, 1 in front of him.
I have a question for you, Todd.
I have an answer.
How tall is this room in here? How far up is the ceiling?
It was 20 feet at the entrance, and you guys have slowly been declining, while the ceiling has actually stayed the same. So at this point, it's roughly 65 feet high.
Perfect.
Oh, shit.
I will cast, and I hope I'm not wasting it for this fight, Investiture of Wind.
The fuck is that?
Investiture of Wind is a concentration spell of up to 10 minutes, so it will last the whole fight, if I don't get hit. Until the spell ends, wind whirls around you, and you gain the following benefits. Ranged weapon attacks made against you have disadvantage on the attack roll. You gain a flying speed of 60 feet. If you are still flying when the spell ends, you fall, blah, blah, blah. You can use your action to create a 15-foot cube of swirling wind centered on a point you can see within 60 feet of you. Its creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw or take 2d10 bludgeoning damage on a failed save.
Cool.
So I throw small wind balls.
That's fun.
So you see slowly a small tornado forming at the feet of Castor, swirling up until it covers all of him. It's a bit, let's say, thinner near his head, so you can kind of see his face, but it's blurred from all the dust and the leaves that are going around him and the small pebbles. And I move 5 feet towards Malachi. I reach out, I touch him.
Well,
And I say, you want to help Kirki or Andrak? Can he answer me? Can I ask? Or do I just do it by myself?
I mean, as long as he doesn't want to tell you a paragraph, we're good.
Yeah.
Malachi looks past him and says, I need to get over there. And he points directly at the big guy, the guy in charge.
No can do's wheel, baby doll. Oh, yes, can do's wheel. I can do it. 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I teleport you next to the guy. Although I don't think that's a good idea, but yeah, fuck me, right?
Malachi's got plans.
And then I will move. So that was 5 feet. I will move another 10 feet towards where I sent Malachi, and then 40 feet up.
Oh, all right. I will make a note. Okay, got it.
Can I ask something?
Mm-hmm.
How does it work when one character falls on top of another?
They both get damaged.
By how much? What's
Depends on the
the
height.
what's the factor?
Size, distance. Like, there's a difference between you, Castor, falling on Kiriki versus Andrak falling on Kiriki.
All right, so humor me here, right?
Uh-oh.
What would happen
if,
let's say, a dire wolf or a giant toad fell on one of them?
Those are about the same, so
They're large. So
I would do
large creatures.
the 1d6 times 10 feet, and then just add the damage of the creature, so probably a d12, and then a dex save for half, but I'd have to figure out what the dex save would be.
1d6 per 10 feet, so let's say 5d6 plus what?
Plus 1d12.
Flat 1d12, not per 10 feet.
But you would also take damage.
Yeah, but I just transform back to Castor.
But you're also concentrating on a spell, aren't you?
Yes, because then I will transform into a creature, thus losing the investiture and just dropping on someone as the creature.
I like
And
it.
then-
That just seems like a waste of a 6th level spell.
I won't do it next round.
Oh, okay.
I just need to know if I have it as an option or if it's a viable option to do damage, because I think it's kind of funny.
It is
that, like,
definitely an option.
Like, there is one guy sitting and then suddenly there's a giant octopus shadow above them.
That would be pretty terrifying. I can say, as
Yeah.
me, I'd be scared.
All right. Good.
Do you have anything else you would like to do?
No, I'll just enjoy the view.
All right. Malachi, it is your turn.
All right. Brace for impact. I'm going to try something crazy, and you're probably going to say no, but I'm going to try it anyways.
I'm willing to hear you out. What's up?
As Malachi appears in front of, I can only assume, the Grand Seer of Thebes, he reaches out with his hand, places it out to the man's shoulder, and casts Remove Curse.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Holding on.
So he has a huge stat block, which includes the control over him.
I'm working off the logic of this man was possessed or at least cursed in some way by these demons because he was a normal guy before. That's the logic that Malachi is using to try and dispel whatever demonic possession is inside this guy.
Okay, so I will say straight up, it automatically fails. But I want you to do an Arcana check. And if you pass, I'm going to copy and paste what it says in the stat block.
Okay. I hope I roll a good Arcana check then.
You're aiming for the demons.
Fuck. That's an 8.
An 8. Let me check his spell save DC. That fails. Man, I already had it highlighted and Control C. I was ready to go. So it automatically fails, but in his smile is something different than his eyes. His smile says, "You're fucked." His eyes say, "Please help me."
After Malachi does that, he touches him and it doesn't work. He frowns, looks like hangs his head a little bit, shakes it, and says, "I'm sorry, old man. I tried my best." And then he reaches back with his scythe, preparing for combat.
Out of curiosity, Kevin, what your spells cast automatically at the highest they can, correct?
Yep.
What would be the highest that you can cast at this moment?
5th level.
5th level, okay.
Yep.
So it wouldn't have been a 3rd level remove curse, it would have been a 5th level remove curse.
That is correct, yes.
Okay. Just clarifying for myself, just so I had a better understanding of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that is actually as he takes that step back and says, "Oh no, he can't do that because it's a spell as well." Wait, is that an ability? Hang on, give me 1 second. I'm so sorry. This is a ability. So he takes a step back after saying that. I'm sorry, old man. I did my best. He holds his scythe in one hand, and with his other hand, he reaches out and casts his Hexblade's curse upon the man.
All right.
As a red, glowing, lowercase theta sign appears on his chest.
So you saw his eyes give you a hint of something different than the smile.
Mm-hmm.
And then right afterwards, they go back to that dead inside stare of wanting to see you dead. But his cracked and dry lips start forming words in kind of a broken, abyssal, and common tongue as he holds his staff and starts moving his hands in a gesture, having dark and blue magic moving in front of him as he says, "You come to me, you will die." And would you please make a wisdom saving throw with advantage because of Aldora?
Is this a spell?
It is a spell.
Interesting. I would like to try and counterspell it.
Okay. Roll a caster check.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Don't even roll.
Don't even roll.
Don't even roll. Hold on. Kiriki, you see the one on the ramp. Turn and raise a hand. And counterspell the counterspell.
Damn it.
Can I counterspell a counterspell a counterspell?
Yes, you can counterspell the counterspell the counterspell.
Woo!
Let me just hurt myself.
So much stuff. I'm sorry, Kiriki.
Oh, that was funny. I'm always here for the shits and the giggles.
The shits and the giggles.
I hope so.
12. That hurt. That's not that bad.
And the one next to Andrak raises his hand.
Brother.
And says, "No." And counterspells her counterspell to counterspell the counterspell.
Wait, I have a question.
I have so many, but right now,
So-
go ahead.
Kevin's, before we keep going, Kevin's counterspell is a 5th level. Is the priest who tried counterspelling him counterspelling it at the same level, or he'll have to contest?
I don't know. Let me look. No, he can only do it at 4th level, so I will contest. Hold on.
Contest. He has to. Is it my spell save DC he has to beat?
No, it's a caster check. I don't remember what it is. Let me.
Oh, you're right.
him.
It's 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, so DC 15, Wisdom.
He doesn't get any modifications for it, right? It's just...
Yeah, no, it's plus his casting modifier. It's a 17.
Yep, that'll do it.
So then you counterspell his counterspell.
Yep.
Which is that?
It's also contested if he's
Mine
doing it
would
at
be
fourth.
third. Yeah, mine would be at third because I can only do it at third.
So that you have to roll DC 14.
It's my spell DC.
So roll intelligence.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, so you don't counterspell the counterspell. So Andrak, the guy in front of you, does not counterspell the counterspell. But the counterspell does counterspell the counterspell. And I forgot where we were.
So this dude starts to cast his spell. Malachi reaches out with his hand. This green, dark, blackish kind of energy emanates from his hand, gets fizzled the fuck out by the other dude who's over by Kiriki. Kiriki tries to fizzle out his thing, but fails, and her magic fizzles out. And that's the loop. And now Big Boss Man can still fuck me up.
Wisdom saving throw with advantage because of Aldora.
Okay. Luckily, I'm not bad at that. Was funny as hell. I'm sorry.
That was pretty funny.
That is a 21.
A 21. That's pretty good. Sorry, math. You take 36. Oh, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You take 66 points of necrotic damage as you feel this entity almost traveling from him and into you.
Did I save or nah, brother?
No, you did save. That's half damage.
Holy fuck.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Minus 15. Oh, fuck. Let me start over. Let me get my fucking calculator. Shit. What was it? It was this divided by 2. 51 points of necrotic damage as you feel this dark entity and the shadows of it crawl from him and into you. You should have stayed. Now you're mine. And we'll see you next week.